Good evening. Welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 61 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Utzler, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimprine, I'm Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're at the Shriner Airline as the John Curtis Christian Patriots host the Brother Martin Crusaders. The Patriots are 5-2 on the season with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses in Catholic League play. Meanwhile, the Crusaders are 6-2 on the season, and they have a record of 3 wins, 1 loss in Catholic League play. Last week, the Patriots defeated St. Aug 36-26, and Brother Martin beat Rummel 21-16. Danny, tonight is a very, very big game for the Patriots. You could probably even say it's a huge game, a must-win, if you will. A win versus Brother Martin can improve the power points for the potential playoff seedings. And, of course, it will give Coach JT his 621st win, which will tie the record for the all-time wins in the history of the sport of football.
Well, I'll let you go out, go into it a little bit more throughout the broadcast on how important it is with the power points and Coach JT and what's going on with the program right now and everything important. But we always say this: if you have any soul about you, if you have any character about you, if you have any grit about you, this is the biggest game of the season. It should be for each and every one that's stepping on the field tonight from Brother Martin or Curtis. It's not the playoffs yet, but to me it's always a one-game season, especially when you're in Catholic League play. You have to go out there and give 100% best effort each and every time that the whistle blows. So I'm excited about this matchup as well as you are. It's nice to be back at the Shrine and to see all the action that's going on. Hopefully Dagan Bruno is feeling a lot better from where he was last week with his sprained ankle. I think it takes time, but obviously we need him right now, and I think that we have some guys that are manageable behind him to be able to pull the workload. I like the way that our running backs are running the football right now. I like the way that our receivers are playing and the offensive line's playing. Big games like this, though, it always comes down to defense. Who's going to step up? Who's going to play tough and physical tonight? Catholic League, especially Brother Martin, always runs the football right at you. They pull some guys. They run power plays. They're going to continue to run right at us tonight. They have some very capable running backs, receivers, some guys that do it well. Dazed is the quarterback. He's, we know him from last year. He's a good passer, but also not a very big frame guy, so I hope we hit him in the mouth a few times tonight and get him on the ground and get him rattled early. And, of course, you always come down to the third phase of the game, and special teams have to play it well, have to take care of the football, hopefully some explosive plays for us, and we can limit theirs. And just going to be another beautiful Friday night for some South Louisiana football, and I'm happy to be up here with you, my brother. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, the weather's nice, slight wind. So if you're here in the stadium listening to us, I'm sure you're enjoying the nice breeze. It actually kind of feels something like football weather for once.
Starting to, yes, sir.
Feels good. So what I like and I saw in recent weeks after the 2-game slide versus Holy Cross Rummel, the defense. We knew it would take a few games for them to kind of grow up, if you will, grab their diploma and become men. And I think they started showing major improvements against Acadiana. Of course they did. They shut them out, and that was the highest scoring team in the state at 53 points a game. And then last week against a very talented St. Aug team, though we gave up 26 points, one was towards the end of the game and one at halftime on a great play. But the defense really played well, to showing some maturity. I think tonight is going to be a great opportunity for us to take one more step again better, because Brother Martin, big good combination run pass, run more RPOs, and then throwing some nice little digs and drag routes across the middle, and then once in a while they take a shot deep. So I like our chances tonight. I think the defense has an opportunity to get better as well.
And I think the biggest thing that you and I are both going to talk about, we got to get after the quarterback. Obviously, we have to play run tough first. Like we said before, they're going to run the ball right at you. They're going to do some different things, running some traps, some powers, things like that. But Dazed is not scared to throw it all over the field. They're going to have a lot of combination routes, reading one side of the field, trying to attack you, come after you. So our DBs have to play well, but you combat that by going to hit the quarterback in the face. So go get after him early, make him not feel so comfortable back there. That's what I'll say. Not feel so comfortable back there. I hate talking about high school kids and telling them to hit them in the face. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So you got to go hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable. But, that's old school football. You got to go get after him. So I'm excited about, again, the opportunity for the defense to man up, as we say, and go get after him. But, again, we have not really seen, and sometimes we haven't really had the opportunities to have explosive plays on special teams.
Right.
Field goal block and extra point block has been stellar.
Exactly.
Like if you talk about one special teams this year that has been awesome, that's been fantastic. Yeah. But I haven't seen the explosive plays on a punt return as much, a kickoff return as much. But I will say that our kickoff coverage has gotten pretty good. Kippers isn't going to kick it through the end zone. There's not going to be line up on the 20-yard line. We're not going to have that. But a couple times we have booted it somewhat deep, and we've been able to get him inside the 20, inside the 25, things like that. So I've been pleasantly surprised with the kickoff team running down there with their hair on fire. They're making plays. Tonight has to be the exact same thing. You got to get down there.
Let's pause for the playing of the national anthem. Welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. That was the national anthem being played by the Colonial Regiment. Again, we're moments away from the John Curtis Christian Patriots taking on the Brother Martin Crusaders. And we want to thank Proud Yogi's Bears, Walt, Bill, and Chris Sanchez for their support. If you want to interact with Danny and I throughout the live broadcast, feel free to send a text message to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Leave your name and location. We'll give you a shout-out. Coach JT is in his 55th season coaching the Patriots. He currently sits at 620 wins, 79 losses, and 6 ties. Danny, we've said this a few times throughout the broadcast. You know, he went 0-10 first year, loses the season opener in 1970, finally wins week 2 in 70 against Delta Heritage. From that point forward, 620 wins, 68 losses, and 6 ties. How impressive is that?
I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's crazy, huh? 14 undefeated seasons and 28 state championships.
I mean, it's wild. You know, and then, I mean, it's so near and dear to our heart, but I swear that people around the country need to hear about this story next week, hopefully. And that's what we're preparing for. And it's just, you know, it's awesome to be part of this program, especially around all these expectations and things going on recently. And, you know, I'm excited about it, Kevin. It's a great opportunity for Coach JT. But not only – everybody's going to talk about Coach JT, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not just Coach JT. And JT will be the first one to tell you that. Yep. It's about the Mike Robertsons and Corey Butons and all the other people.
Leon,
Coach Leon, of course, and everybody else in the past and the present and in the future that's going to be part of it. You know, takes a village to raise kids. It takes a village to do what he's done, trust me. And especially when you own a school and you're raising a lot more than your own. But it's, you know, it's about the impact that he's made on young people's lives, not just on the football field. And that's what I want everybody to realize. It's not just about in between these chalk lines. It's about what are they doing in life and how successful are they in the community and in this country. And we need leaders in this country, so I'm glad that he's been the leader that's been at the very top of our school.
Amen. We'll toss it down to Coach JT and the boys behind the run-through. And there come your Fighting Patriots of John Curtis Christian School. The Patriots will occupy the west sideline here, wearing their white helmets, home blue jerseys, and white pants. Brother Martin is occupying the east sideline with their crimson helmets, white jerseys, and gold pants. The Patriots lead the all-time series versus Brother Martin 8-3. The last meeting was last December 10th, 2022, in the state championship game, and the Patriots won that game 23-0 for state championship number 28. But that was then. This is now. You got to flush that away because no matter what happened in December, that has no bearing on tonight's ball game. Quick shout out real quick. Give a shout out to Ryan Estes and Bobby Seafood. They're in the house. Appreciate you for checking in. Of course, he's our halftime sponsor. And then I know we got a couple more here. I got the handheld monitor device, so it may take me a while to read some of these. But I do know Miss Latricia Callio. I know she's got to be listening out in Florida. Her son is Jamal Callio, number 2, senior defensive back, and he's been making some great plays for us this year. So I know she's going to be checking in, so we'll give her a shout-out. Right now, the captains are at the midfield, doing the coin toss.
I tell you what, Kevin, I want to give a shout-out to Kerry Lorcell and those guys down in the Bayou. I want to give a shout-out to Gary LeBlanc, another Bayou boy. Give a shout-out to those guys being here, future Patriot Phillip. Let's rock and roll.
Patriots won a toss and elected to receive. The Patriots will be going right to left, so we'll be defending the south end zone. Brother Martin will be defending the north end zone, kicking it left to right.
Kevin, the one thing that I want to bring up, and the one thing that we've kind of considered and talked about, is that the depth of our defense has gotten better too.
Yes.
You know, let me read you some of these names of these
go
guys that are kind of been out there and helping us out a lot. Anthony Smith, number 8, has been great. 8's been great in the middle, you know, and on the outside. And even in the middle last week, lining up over the center, using his hands, using his strength. The wrestler we talked about, he's been great over there. Saavedra's back. Got a lot of different guys that are contributing. You got some defensive ends like Drake is finally back and healthy. You got Barron that's back and healthy. Lacron has stepped up in a big way recently and helped out. Frankie Massico, I think, is going to play a lot more tonight. Canzaneri's probably going to play a little bit more. But a lot of these guys are helping with the depth in the secondary, on the defense, the linebackers across the front. So the depth is what has helped us out. When you could keep a guy off the field defensively and then count on him in the fourth quarter, he's going to be energized and ready to go.
I agree. Smith to kick it off for the Crusaders. D for the Patriots, near side Turner. Far side is Prout. They'll stand around the 4-yard line. Referee blows the whistle for play, and we're off. Kicks will come near side to Kaheem Smith at the 19, 20. Breaks the tackle 30, and tackle near the 35-yard line. So nice return there by Kaheem Smith. It'll be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. He's a running back. Yeah. Should be pretty sure-handed. He's a senior, 5'10", 180 pounds. Good job by Kaheem. Just seeing the seam there, made a little move, cut to the left, and got us in some good field position here.
Looks like they'll place it at the 34-yard line. Patriots take it over 1st and 10. You know, Danny, the offense is the strength of the team. I have no problem us taking the ball first and just showing the Crusaders what time it is. Bruno, the quarterback. We'll go to one-back set. That's going to be Gabriel. Prout is the split back, the wing near side. But we'll hand it off to Gabriel. Crosses the 35 and 36, gain of 2. 2nd down 8.
And early, got to be patient. Just continue to hit him in the mouth with the run game. Just run right at him. Figure it out as the QB. You know, seniors out there with that ankle taped up, ready to rock and roll tonight. Very proud of him for being tough, and everybody on the team notices that as well. No stranger to going out there and playing a little hurt and doing it the right way.
Yep, same formation. 2nd down 8 Patriots. Gives it off to Gabriel again, and he's going to cross the 40, maybe to the 42-yard line. See where they spot it.
Good little jump cut right there in the middle of the hole to just kind of slide over another hole and then finally get vertical. Nice little gain on 2nd down. Going to bring up 3rd and very manageable here.
Yeah, to the 41-yard line. Should be 3rd down and let's call it 3.
Yeah. Mike Turner checks into the ball game after the call from Jeff Curtis.
10:54 to go in the quarter. This is the opening drive. Turner lines up at the slot to the right. Bruno's checking off. Two tights, and then he has the lone slot. We'll go to the right. Bruno keeps it, ducks it, has a first down and more. Ran into his lineman, but he still drags the Crusader near the 50-yard line. Should be 1st and 10 Patriots.
You know what I love about it, Kevin, is everybody talks about Curtis offense is the same, Curtis offense is the same. But when you run it from different sets, it can open up so much more of the offense because the defense's alignment has to change. If they're going to run a heavy box in a ball game, then we're going to have a heavy box sometimes too, and that's exactly what we did with two tights.
Yep, gain 9 to the 50, 1st and 10 Patriots. We'll hand it off to Kaheem Smith, crosses the 50, give him 2 yards to the Crusader 48-yard line.
Good job of them just stuffing it up the middle right there and playing run tough on defense. And like I said before, part of that is just figuring out the first few plays, how is their alignment going to be. I love when the defense or the offense gets off the field and they get right to the bench. They open up that marker board, start talking about it, get back on that iPad and start understanding this is the alignment and this is what we need to do.
2nd and 8 Patriots. One back set again, slot to the right, that's Prout. Receivers on both sides. Bruno's checking off at the line of scrimmage, ball in the middle of the field. We'll go to the right. Bruno keeps it. The halfback slipped.
Fell down, yep.
But good job by Bruno keeping it and getting some positive yards with 9:25 and counting in the quarter. They're going to mark it at the Crusader 47. So only a gain of 1.
I think he thought that he jumped a little early,
yeah,
Kaheem, and he didn't. And so he kind of just lunged forward, and then he had to reset himself. And I think Dagan did a good job of just understanding he wasn't there, and he kept it, pushed it up the middle.
It's called 3rd and a long 7. Twins to the right.
Press coverage outside from the corner.
Bruno keeps it, pitches it late to
Nice
Gabriel.
job.
Turns the corner
Bruno.
and has a first down and more down the far sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds near the 34-yard line of the Crusaders.
Fantastic job running the option, Kevin. Pulled the ball. The guy, actually, the defensive end was getting I'm not sure what we ran there as far as our blocking scheme, but the defensive end was kind of getting handled by one of the offensive linemen. He almost had nobody to pitch off of, but the guys were coming from inside out, were pursuing him, but he did a good job of just trying to get to that pitch guy. He did that, and we were able to get the corner with Gabriel Speed outside.
Jim Justice and Marrero, class of 1970, checking in. Appreciate you. 1st and 10 Patriots. One backside again, slot to the left, splits both sides of the field. Ball in that right hash mark. We'll hand it off to Prout, the halfback, and he's going to get it to the 31-yard line. Should be gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I tell you, it'd be so interesting is if we went with that one back set sometimes and be able to run like an option and then like an RPO off of it, you know? Like if we were able to pull the ball, be able to pull up, hit somebody on a slant or a little quick out route, have the tight end involved on a little RPO, it'd be pretty neat.
And we'll back to our normal formation here. 2-back set, 3-step drop, fires at far side. Mitchell complete, going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Danny, if you remember in the state championship game last year, what killed Brother Martin, they weren't used to seeing this. One-back set, quick zips, double stack twins, throwing a hitch and stuff. So don't be surprised if we start throwing the ball that way. However, the one-back set confused Brother Martin. So far, so good tonight.
Yep. Dagan did a good job of throwing that one away from the DB kind of up and outside towards the sideline because he didn't really respect us much going deep. He kind of sat on it a little bit.
3rd and short. Left halfback takes the handoff. Should have the first down. I believe that is Prout. It is. And they're going to mark him at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots.
This is exactly what we need. Consistency on offense, taking care of the football, picking up positive yards and first downs, and continuing to move that clock. Looks like we have about 7:30 and counting here in the first quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Donald, Nicole, Gabby, and Bubby checking in from Harahan. Thank you guys.
What's up,
being loyal listeners.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Patriots. 3-step drop. Bruno pump fakes, throws it far side. Has a guy opening near the end zone. Caught by Turner. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. Now that's how you go back, high point the football, and attack it. That's what I want to see from Mike. He's very capable. He can do it. And right there, he was one-on-one. Dagan underthrew it, and he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn and attack the football. Mike, fantastic. Good work right there.
22-yard pitch and catch between Bruno and Turner puts the Patriots up 6-0 with a PAT pending.
And really, he had them. I guess they ran a little sluggo right there, a little slant and go. I couldn't see it from the looking from the inside, but I think it was a little stop and go or a stutter or a slant and go, something. But, yeah, he had them beat on the double move there, and we underthrew it. But Mike did a fantastic job of locating the football. Blocked it, huh?
Tell you what, they came up the middle and blocked the PAT. So with 7:06 to go in the quarter, it's Patriots 6, Crusaders 0.
But I'm just happy for Mike going out there and attacking the football and going and getting it. You know, the quarterbacks, and this comes from personal experience. If your quarterback can trust you, he's going to come to you. I mean, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
You look at a guy in the huddle and you give him that old wink and that eye and you tell him, hey, let's go get it.
I got this.
He's telling you, I got it, you got it, let's go get it. And you could trust a guy that you could throw the ball up to, and you know what, at worst, he's going to go attack it. Maybe it's incomplete, but it's definitely not an interception, but I know that he's going to go out there and give his best effort. So a nice job of the one-on-one matchup again. We saw it earlier. Like I said, they kind of sat on Tyler on the top of the field earlier on the hitch route, and right there we attacked with Mike Turner on the next one. So good job, good completion, 6 points for the Patriots.
Danny, the opening drive of the ball game. Patriots 9 plays on the drive, 76 yards in distance, 4:47 off the clock. Bruno to Turner from 22 yards out. Unfortunately, the PAT was blocked, but it's the Patriots 6, Crusaders 0. Kippers to kick it off, right to left. Going to be a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds, so the Crusaders will have it. First and 10 thrown, 35-yard line.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Crane and Template. Go check them out at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. They can give you a zero balance for all your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments on all types of vehicles, including raised or lowered. They're family-owned by the Patriots, 504-367-1199. They've been in business since 1979. That's family-owned, 504-367-1199. Crane and Template, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Give a shout out to Connie, Linda, watching from Kentwood. Says, let's go Big Blue. Appreciate you ladies. Thank you all for being loyal listeners. First and 10 Crusaders from zone 35. Dazzett is going to be the quarterback. West will be the halfback. Two receivers near side. Split top of the field. West takes a handoff from the left, goes to the right. Give him a yard to the 36, second down 9. And Danny, that has improved tremendously in recent weeks. Our defensive line play and just defensive play in general between the tackles. Jesuit exposes, Holy Cross and Romo just gave us fits up the middle.
Yep.
And since Acadiana 2 weeks ago, we've really improved that area.
It's good to see little Frankie Massico out there starting at free safety. He checked out after the first play, but I'm sure he's going to get back in there a lot. And there trips with a little motion.
Yep, trips near side. They'll stay in the shotgun. Dazzett hangs it off the West, goes to the left.
Step up. Good
Jeffrey
job.
Curtis hits him, and then the host attack. Patriots pile on top. Short gain to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I love when you have a good linebacker that's able. I mean, obviously they want to step up and see the holes, but I love when you have a guy that has great vision, similar to a running back. And when they see the holes, they know that the running back's going to take the same hole, and they can step up and go hit him in the mouth, and he did just that.
Tom, perfect form by Jeffrey Curtis when he hit him and he rotated his hips.
Yep.
Like they tossed in the weight
Come up
room
and out
hit
your
his hips.
That's right.
And he held him up enough for the Patriots to pile on top. Quick shout out to Walter Eckert, teammate of mine, listening out in Los Angeles. Just saw your dad a few minutes ago. Walter, hope all is well, man. Dazzett takes the pass from center under pressure. Got his, he throws.
Nice job, defense.
Great pressure from the backside. Was that Lacron? No, Barron. Number Barron, and there was somebody else. I couldn't see the other number.
Great job. Way to come up big right there.
Barron from his defensive end, and number 99.
Yeah.
Actually, 99 hit him. That's Gordon.
Tyree Gordon.
Yeah, great job. So a 3 and out for the Patriots defense. Can't ask for anything better than that outside of a turnover.
Well, then the funny thing of tackling with form like that in the hole, Kevin, as Jeffrey did, when your momentum stops, that's why I always tell linebackers be attacking the hole. When your momentum stops, it's hard to meet that running back with a full head of steam in the hole. And so tackling by committee is key right there, and did a good job of holding him up and let us finish it. Get away, get away.
Yep. Short punt by Smith of the Crusaders. It takes a Patriot roll back to around the 42-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will put it in play with 5:32 to go in the quarter. First and 10 Patriots from the 42. They lead the Crusaders 6-0.
Fantastic field possession once again, Kevin. This is exactly what you want if you're the Patriots offense, to get the ball around the 40-yard, and where are they marking it?
42.
42-yard line. It's fantastic field position, coming off of a score on your first drive. Give you a breath of fresh air heading into your second one.
Shout out to Jerry and Chantel Savan listening to us in Bay St. Louis.
What's up?
Appreciate
What's
you
up?
guys. Go Patriots.
I'm coming tomorrow morning. We gonna get it.
1st and 10 Patriots. Ball right in the middle of the field. Bruno under center.
Look at the depth of the safety.
Prout takes a handoff, goes to the right, and he's going to dive forward to the 46-yard line, gain of 4. Go ahead.
You see the depth of the safety. He's lined up
almost
basically in the box. Looks like he's lined up about 7 yards from the center, and which is great because if we have that trust in the receivers that I know that we do, they're going to get heavy in the box. We have to match them getting heavy in the box like we did that first drive, or say, you know what, we're just going to pitch and catch outside.
Notice the split between the center and the right guard. Looks in the tackle as well. Looks a little larger than normal. Gabriel takes the handoff, crosses the 50. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Let's call it the Crusader 48-yard line.
Well, we usually, and what I really like about our offense is we always talk about 3-foot splits, you know, and it gives you an opportunity to get those defenders away from piling up on top of the ball. And you're able to kind of get the ball, able to get some room to be able to read somebody, and everybody's not right on top of you. And it gives some angles for the blocks as well.
30-yard will have the first down. Prout was the right side halfback, took the handoff, and he's going to be tackled at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots.
You just have to be aware, Kevin, and make sure that your alignment's not too big where they can just split the gap immediately and get you in some trouble.
I agree. Hey, quick shout out to Chris and Tony Behan. They're part of their senior Dagan Bruno and all the senior Patriots. You know what, Chris and Tony? So are we.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm unfortunate. I got here a little late tonight. We weren't able to recognize the seniors. I'm going to try to do that at halftime. Just talk about all the senior boys, mention their names, and again, we don't have names for the band and the flag team and the dance team and everybody, but congratulations to all of them.
One back set. Gabriel, the lone back, takes the handoff, fights hard for only a yard to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down 9.
Even though he got a yard on that play, Gabriel has done a fantastic job this year continuing to move his feet and moving the momentum of the pile. If you remember the last couple weeks, they're blowing the whistle, but he hasn't gone down because he's continuing to move the pile. They might have been held up for a little while, but he's done a great job of being very, very tough at the contact point when he's carrying the football.
Twins receivers near side, ball in the middle of the field. Will come near side. Bruno keeps it, pitches it late to Prout, turns the corner, has a block. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's inside near the 5-yard line.
Fantastic.
1st and goal Patriots.
I tell you what, great job by Dagan Bruno, Kevin. When he pitched it, and almost scared me because he got up to the second level basically. Mike Turner did a great job of coming back inside and just getting a tiny piece of that guy to where he couldn't go out there and try to interrupt that pitch. Another sideline warning.
Gordon, can you help me with the spot? Where do they mark it?
We got to get that get back, coach.
Is it the 7?
Here's Gordon. Give me that spot.
I think it's the 7-yard. We'll go up to 7. Gain of 32. 1st and goal Patriots.
Fantastic job by Bruno running the offense there, Kevin.
2:53 and counting. Hey, quick shout out. Some friends of the broadcast here, Robert and Melanie Sharpentag, listen to us down the bayou, so we appreciate you guys.
There you go.
Long time no see. Hope to see y'all soon. 1st and goal from the 7. Twins to the right. Ball in the near hash mark. Bruno hands it off to Corcoran. Corcoran walks it in up the middle.
Yeah, baby.
Little Jack Corcoran puts 6-4 on the board with 2:29 to go in the quarter.
Woo, that's legacy right there, baby. Number 20, getting the ball in the end zone. Great job by the offense, just continuing to push them off the ball. Easy handoff right there, and a great job of putting that thing in the end zone once again. The Patriots are rolling here early, 12-0, awaiting the extra point. Gotta love it when they playing that fight song.
Amen. Here's the PAT attempt. Snap. Place. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:29 to go in the quarter, it's now the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 0.
I tell you what, they are getting some pretty good penetration in the A
right
gap.
Guard,
A little bit too much for my liking. We got to get a little bit heavier inside. A low inside pad over heavy inside foot. on that extra point blocking up front. But great job, offense again, putting us on top 13-0. Ken, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to our good buddy Jeff Arsman, his lovely wife Lisa at Moe's Pizza, and his daughters are over there, of course. Go check them out at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. The best pizza around, I can promise you. You tell them Danny and Kevin sent you. 341-9650. Go check out the homemade hand-tossed pizza, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti. Of course, today they got the wonderful roast beef po' boys. Go check them out, moespizzanola.com. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
You know what I love about the Sharper Days? They can cook. Robin Nuss said they got some shrimp for us.
Oh, how about that? How about that, baby? Bring it on down.
Love it. Patriots kicking off right to left. Kippers. Looks like he missed that one, Danny.
Yeah.
Go out of bounds again to 35, but you know what? I'm okay with that.
No, me too. And look, here's the thing. You do not look. Do we want to pin him inside the 20? Yes, but having, I'll just call it like I see it, having a little bit of an off year for the kicking game, we got to be okay with just not allowing a big play all the time. So I'm kind of with you. Of course, we want to try to get that thing down there deeper. Let the kickoff team have a little hack it, pinning those ears back and going to get them. But yeah, we're still okay.
Quick shout out to Poppy listening to us in Desham. Appreciate you checking in, Poppy. So the Crusaders will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Daz it out of the shotgun. West will line up to his right. Twins receivers near side. They fake the handoff, throw it. Intercepted. Just in front of the receiver, too far, and Turner dove and just couldn't catch it. But that would have been a huge play.
Yeah, it almost looked like they ran the inside slant off of the fake. Faked it inside and ran inside, and it looked like the receiver may have tripped as he was about to make the play, and Turner almost came up big right there with a pick.
I'll say this too. Credit Jason Curtis for that. He got inside leverage inside the receiver, altered the route a little bit, and that's why he couldn't catch the ball.
Yep. You don't want to run slants over the top of anybody. That's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Twins receivers to the left, split near side. Now let's send the receiver motion across the formation. Twins near side. Quarterback keeps it, rolls near side, fires it. It's going to be caught and out of bounds. That's number 16. The receiver is going to be Rex LeBlanc on the reception, and that's enough for the first down.
I want to give a shout out to the Gerardos listening to us at home. Baylor's good buddy Graydon, first year at Curtis, enjoying the heck out of it. And of course, I want to give a shout out to Canizaro's Knights on the North Shore. They're all listening.
Awesome.
A part of that team as well, so appreciate those guys. And been a good year so far.
Give a shout out to Sam Smith checking in. Sam, I'll get that link in a minute, man. Twins receivers to the left. That hand to West. He goes to the middle, and he goes hardly anywhere. Logan Barnes got him.
Yep, great job by Logan. I almost thought he slammed on the ground, but the running back was still up. But good news for us, we had a few Patriots on the tackle right there and just held our own, not allowing him to get any more yards and taking care of business. And, of course, we talked about him earlier. That's Anthony Smith right there running his feet, getting underneath him and allowing no gain. No more, excuse me.
Second down, let's call it 9. May gave him a foot. A little bigger back coming. I'm going to see his number. He's got a little weight to him. Short gain to the 47-yard line. That's going to be number 6. Harris Jr. Danny's 5'9", 208 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's call it second down and 8. Three receivers to the left. Harris lines up to the left. Dazzett takes a snap from center, looks to his left, fires it. It's going to be caught, tackled immediately, but Danny shot a first down, or is he?
No, he's there. First down.
At the sticks.
Yep.
I thought we had him shy.
Nope. Nice job of the quarterback just stepping up, surveying the field. Got some matchups over there, and it came back on the curl inside and a little hook concept in the middle of the field, and he did a good job of hooking in between the DB and the linebacker and picked up a good first down.
Give a shout out to Miss Betty and Mr. Vernon Walker. Of course, David and Rue checking in, says go Big Blue. Thank you all for being loyal listeners.
Yep. David, you got to give me some of that food. I see you cooking, buddy.
Harris with the handoff. Oh, he got hit hard. A.J. Smith got him first. Delott polished him off.
Yeah, Drake was right there as well.
Let's go with no gain, 2nd and 10.
Guys are rallying around tonight, Kevin. We've seen it over the last couple weeks, just running after the football, staying heavy inside and getting after it. So far, they're playing pretty tough again.
Give a shout to another teammate of mine from the late 80s, Rick Weaver, checking in from North Georgia. Appreciate you, man. Tell you what, y'all want to go to a nice little place, Julep Farms, Northeast Georgia.
You told me about that.
Yep, nice little getaway. Go check it out.
Kevin, down in distance, you got about 2nd and 12. So some of these defensive linemen, I know they're playing really tough in the run game so far, but sometimes you got to lick your chops, understanding that it could be a pass play, pin your ears back and go hit the quarterback in the mouth like we were talking about earlier. But the best way to do that is to be able to stop the run on 2nd down, also bring up 3rd and long, and then probably the percentages of throwing the ball goes up a lot higher for the Crusaders. So good job, though. I'm pleasantly pleased so far with the way the defense is running to the football, running around, scraping at the linebackers, playing tough in the defensive front with the D linemen. And, we're staying after these guys. If it wasn't for that completion right at the sticks, we would have stopped them once again. But only an opportunity to stop them again on these next 2 downs.
Yep. Well, that ends the first quarter of play. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 13, the Brother Martin Crusaders 0. Dana, the Patriots had the ball twice, went on 2 nice drives of 9 plays and 6 plays. Scored touchdowns on both drives, just had the PT on the first drive block. But other than that, so far so good for the Patriots. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11, Crusaders. Ball's at the Patriot 39-yard line. Now the Crusaders going right to left. Twins receivers near side, split top of the field. Now the center receiver motion across the formation near side. Dazzett pump fakes, that's going to run it, and he's in trouble. Barnes.
Good.
And Doyle.
Who's that in the middle? Stepping up and finishing them off.
Should be Barnes and Gordon. Got him. So it'll be 3rd and about. Give him a yard, 3rd and 10.
Yep. Yeah, nice job right there. And like I said before, the percentages of maybe throwing the football goes up a lot, 3rd and 10, because they're at that sticky part of the field, Kevin, where this is not field goal range for them yet.
Go for it, yeah.
And they're going to have to try to push the ball down the field to make it.
Fakes the handoff. Dazzett steps up in the pocket, fires it near side, deep out route, caught. And that might be enough for the first down.
I think it is.
That's going to be number 16 again. That's Dazzett's main guy, LeBlanc. And that is enough for the first down with 11-14 and counting. Go ahead.
Good job of flipping his hips. The DB's hips trying to run deep and then flipping around, throwing a comeback route to the outside, and not a bad ball by Dazzett, and a good first down completion for the Crusaders.
They're going to put the ball at the Patriots 25-yard line. Harris lines up to the right of Dazzett out of the shotgun. They'll send him receiver motion to the right, so trips to the right. Fakes a handoff, throws it to that receiver, and he's hit immediately. Jason Curtis, and also
did he drop it?
38.
I didn't quite see the end of it there.
It's Franklin on the coverage. No, he had it.
He didn't go down, and they must have blown the whistle early or something. Okay. All right. Didn't look like he tackled him all the way to the ground, but I guess 2 guys up on it. That was it.
Gain of 4 to the 21. 2nd down 6. 10-13 and a half and counting. So Crusaders have twins to the left. Now send the receiver in motion near the formation. Harris takes the handoff, goes to the right. And he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. They need to mark it at the 22.
Yep, we went with 2 high safeties right there, and they ran the ball with a little shorter box.
No, excuse me, the 17, I'm sorry, the 17-yard line. Look at the wrong marker on the field. 9:30 and counting. Split top of the field, twins near side. Dazzett gets it to Harris up the middle. And that big old bowling ball, he got the first down and maybe an extra yard to the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Crusaders. Danny, 5'9", 208 pounds. He's a load.
Yeah, he sure is. Running downhill right at you.
Stuck it right in the middle. There you go. Look, that whole huge hole there.
Yep, and their wings doing a tight end standing up, doing a good job of just coming down inside and blocking out front for him.
Give a shout out to Miss Peggy, my mom Sue Fayard, Wendy and Eric, listening to us in the stands. Appreciate you guys.
From the stands tonight. That's different. Good.
My mom and sister decided to
Good to have
come in
them.
for a wedding.
There you go.
I'm there at the game tonight. Stack twins near side. Now let's send the receiver in motion across the formation. And I believe
Coach didn't like
they're
what he
going to call
saw on
timeout.
offense
So,
there.
yep. 8:31 to go in the half. Timeout is charged to the Crusaders, but it's the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 6.
Kevin, sometimes in a game like this where the offense is playing well, they're sustaining drives, they're putting points on the board, and when you allow them to sustain a little bit of a drive, but you stop them after that, taking all that time off the clock, and you could stifle them, at least hold them to 3 points, or maybe even stop them on fourth down, that is a huge victory for the team and defensively. Those guys go all the way down there. They bust time off the clock to get it all the way into the second quarter, and they're continuing to run it down, and you could knock them in the mouth and not allow them to score, then that is a huge deflator. So I'm hoping here that the defense can step up in our red zone and not allow them to score 7 points, and we can get the momentum back on defense and for the Patriots.
You know what? With both teams run the ball, this might be a fast game.
Yep, so far it is.
7:26 on the real-time clock, and we're already 9.5 minutes left to go in the half. First and 10, Crusaders from the 14-yard line. Dazzett hands it off. Oh, fakes a handoff. Excuse me, hits it to the little wing back coming near side. Nice little play, touchdown.
Yep.
He was the wing back to the right. He just kind of came to the left. They hit him out in the flat. That's number 23 on the reception. Easton Royal with a 14-yard reception, and that gets the Crusaders on the board.
And they did a good job of just locking us up outside. That DB couldn't go anywhere. The receiver did a good job of just blocking on the perimeter, and like you said, they flipped it out there, and there was nobody around. Kerry Lorcella gave me a shout-out. He said, this is our official shout-out from a Barataria Patriot Nation. He said, plus we got one fan from Albuquerque tonight.
Nice. Smith adds the PAT, so with 8:22 to go in the half, it's the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 7.
Got a flag on the play here, Kev. See what they got. Maybe not so fast. Holding on Brother Martin. Going to bring it on back. Hey, we'll take it because every point counts here. Precious points, we talk about it all the time.
Amen.
They blocked our first extra point, so this could be vital throughout the stretch of a ball game.
All right, try it again. This time a longer extra point. Snap, plays, kicks up. Ooh, we almost got it. It don't matter. He kicked that to Airline Highway.
Yep.
So with 8:22 to go in the half, it's still the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 7.
Well, the good news about it is if they decide to, they could kick it to our bombs back here on kickoff return, and maybe we can make something happen. Like I said, I've been waiting for something all season to maybe have a big kickoff return. But I think teams lately, in the past bunch of years, Kevin, have gotten a lot more disciplined on kickoff team, punt coverage, and things like that. And obviously they've changed the rules up a lot to where you can't get some of those big blocks and blocking schemes from kickoff and things like that. So but I tell you what, no better time than right now. Patriots on top 13-7. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com, and we have 8:22 left here in the second quarter.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to a very special friend of the broadcast, a lovely young lady watching us in Harahan, Miss Rebecca Melanson. Hope you're doing well, Rebecca.
Yep.
And if you have a sporting event with the Special Olympics in the near future, best of luck to you. I know you've been doing well with that and you enjoy your time with your friends. So good to hear from you, Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca.
All right, Smith to kick it off right to left. Prout will be the far side halfback. Prout the near side. Gabriel the far side halfback. They're going to stand around the Patriot 5. And the ball fell to tee. Not a big windstorm here, but enough to knock the ball over. All right, we'll try it again. Smith's going to hammer it. Oh, Prout caught it at the 4 and stepped out of bounds. He should have let it go.
He did.
The momentum carried him out. But
why'd they throw the flag?
I don't know, but they should be out ball at the 3.
Yeah,
He said he caught it out of bounds.
I think if you have a foot out of bounds when you catch it, they consider the kick being out of bounds.
Well, we got very lucky on that.
I sure hope that's the rule.
Let's see if they spot it.
Yep, that's it.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he looked like he was going after it with a lot of momentum, and I was thinking the same thing. Kevin, don't catch it inbounds and then run out, but I believe he had a foot out when he caught it, and I saw the flag go up, so thank goodness.
Well, we got lucky there. Thank goodness for that rule.
Pretty good field possession again, getting on a 35 after that kick out of bounds.
All right, Patriots coming to us now. 1st and 10 from the 35. We'll go power play left side. That's going to be Gabriel. Maybe a half a yard. Let's call it 2nd down and a 9.
I think I saw Tyler Mitchell out there handling business on that
he flat back
on that corner over there, and they got up talking a little bit, the guys, but hey, guess what? I was telling our young ones over there yesterday, if that DB is going to stand flat-footed and we're constantly running the football, go run his butt over. And he's going to think twice about covering you when we throw the ball over his head.
One back formation. Proud is the wing to the left, the slot to the left, excuse me. Give it to Gabriel over to center. And he's going to get it to the 39-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down, Patriots.
And you know what I'm saying, right? Because as an offensive player, you're used to getting hit.
Yep.
You're not used to delivering blows all the time, just getting guys out there. And, especially as a quarterback, some of the best times that I ever had, unfortunately, was when I threw an interception. Somebody was getting laid out.
Yeah.
I was upset. I was going to go lay somebody out. So as a receiver, you catch the ball, those guys hit you from, behind, not being able to see them. And sometimes, you got to go out there and go give it to them first.
And looks like we may have called timeout. Let's see. We do. So it's 7 minutes exactly to go in the 2nd quarter. Timeout charge to the Patriots, but it's the Patriots 13, the Crusaders 7.
I'll tell you what, Brother Martin, looks like they brought some tents. So, dude, off the side of the field, I don't know what they have going on over there, but they look like they have 10 tents over there, and I don't know, maybe that's where they're going to go at halftime, just go sit on that side and not come in over here. But I wish they got a little time until that happens, but their band's playing, working hard, and like I said before, we appreciate all of the students that are involved in each one of these games. It always adds to the atmosphere, whether it's the band, the flag team, the cheerleaders, the dance team, the little peppers, and of course the football players on the field. It always makes it a fun Friday night of high school football.
All right, 3rd down, 6 for the Patriots. Ball's at the Patriot 39-yard line. What are you calling here?
Ooh, what's the down and distance again?
3rd and 6.
I'm throwing just a 3-step drop, quick pass.
All right, 1 back set. Gabriel will be the lone halfback to the left. Slot near side. We're going to go deep, it looks like. Oh, deep curl route, and incomplete. Ball hit the ground. Turner tried to scoop it, but just the pass is just not enough oomph on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we were maybe going to go deep on that play or not, but the DB didn't really look like he flipped his hips to take off. And we had to try to come back to the ball. I almost thought he made the catch there, but it's far for us to be able to see. We're looking at the replay up here. But, yeah, he just didn't force him up deep enough to make him flip
Gordon,
his
was there a
hips.
flag on the play? I was writing down some notes and looking to see if we moved across the 50-yard line. Looks like there's a flag.
Gordon, talk to us. What's going on down there? They had a penalty? Obviously, we had a penalty, but Kevin and I weren't sure. Like I said, I was trying to look at the replay here in the booth.
It is.
But thank goodness for the Patriots.
That's going to move the
penalty. He's going to give us first down.
Crusader 41-yard line. What is a big penalty? Twins near side. Had to be a personal foul. Hands off to Kaheem Smith. Left halfback over to the center. Give him one to the 40. Unfortunately, Robbie had to leave to go to a wedding, to film a wedding, so we must have some technical difficulties, so we may be without Gordon.
I know he was looking dapper tonight. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, it's the time of the year, man.
Yep. Appreciate him being up here and getting everything settled.
Sets us up, and he gone.
Yep.
So if there's a technical issue, it's not our fault.
Tell you what, I'm still attacking this DB out here. Press coverage down at the bottom of the field. Safety's down low in the box.
Ball on the left hash mark, Twins near side. We'll go to the left. Bruno kept it. Ooh, almost fumbled, but thank goodness he held on to it. Loss of yards. Where do they spot it? Actually, they gave him a yard. This is the defender just picked him up and threw him backwards for a couple yards. So at 5:36 and counting, it's 3rd down 8. 4 down territory here. We go with a tight Twins. We'll send Mitchell in motion across the formation to the left. Bruno back to pass, has Prout wide open to flat, but we go deep to Turner, double coverage. He caught it!
That's how you do it.
Out-jumped everybody, double coverage, and caught it at the 19.
Wait, hold on. What is this guy saying?
Oh, now they see incomplete. Oh, my goodness, what happened? Let's see the replay in the booth. I couldn't tell if he dropped it or not.
I thought he had it. I just thought
it looked good for me, too.
I just thought the guy from Brother Martin had his hands on it as well. But
oh, he must have dropped it at the end. Here's another replay here.
Well, he kind of rolled over to his stomach after going up there. But that's the way you do it, guys. You go high point the ball. You go attack the ball. I still think he had it, but anyway, punt.
Tyler with a punt. Ball's going to hit the 10-5, and we're going to down it right there at the 5-yard line.
Great job.
Jeffrey Curtis picks it up, so with 5:06 to go in the half. 1st and 10, Crusaders from zone 5. Wow, what a missed opportunity there. I can't tell from the replay here. He just must have dropped it on the bottom side that we can't see.
Yeah. Like I said, he kind of rolled over to his stomach away from us, and I don't know if he lost it there. But anyway, the coaching point there is, Kevin, between two guys, Dagan had the confidence to go to him.
Yeah.
And up here, we thought it was a catch. So a good job of Mike finally elevating again, attacking the football, and from what we thought was a catch. But anyway, it wasn't, and here we go. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
Ball in near hash mark. Twins to the right. They're going to hand it off to the running back. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job. Right there. That's
Drake.
Big. Drake.
Tackle for loss to the 2.
Coming from the backside there.
That's West on the carry. Loss of 3.
Tell you what, he sees that tackle pull, and he just retraces and comes down the line quickly and makes the big play. Nice job right there by him.
Give a shout out to Coach Butch Henderson. Listen to us in Birmingham. Good to hear from you, Coach. Coach was around with Coach Rob back in the late 70s.
Okay.
Salty
Good
bunch
stuff.
back then.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 13. Dazzett rolls his right. Oh, has a guy wide open at the 15. He's at the 20. And he's tackled at the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st down, Crusaders.
A nice play right there. Good recognition by him.
Royal on the reception.
Just pulling the bar out, like I said before, RPO. And I tell you what, your boy's playing like a monster, Zachary Drake. He just took that block on and ran him over. But, of course, the quarterback had leverage right there to the outside. Did a good job of running, getting to the perimeter, and then just flipping it back inside.
Ball to the 21, 1st and 10, Twins near side. Fakes the handoff, throws it, and incomplete. Intended for Royal. Franklin on the coverage. 2nd down 10.
Good job right there. As soon as the ball is about to be caught, Franklin's right there. Be able to make a hit on him.
3:53 to go in half. We need to stop him here, Danny, and hopefully get some points because Brother Martin will get the ball after halftime. So we can't allow them to score and then basically steal possession from us as they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it seemed as though we started off pretty fast to the game, and Brother Martin has just kind of slowed the game down and kind of letting it come to them a little bit more here in the 2nd quarter.
Motion across the field, Twins near side. RPO near side, throws it to the little H-back. Jeffrey Curtis and DeLotte tackle him, but he gets it to the 27-yard line. And they need it to the 31, so 3rd down and 4, gain of 6. Crusaders shuffling in some players. They look to the sideline for the play. They'll have two receivers to the right. Harris is the big back. Let's see if they give it to him on 3rd and 4. They do, up the middle, and he's going to be tackled. Oh, maybe at the sticks. He might have it. Second, let's see what they spot it.
Yeah, that was close.
It is first down at the sticks. Needed 4, got 4. I thought we had him right at the 30, just shy, but he just kind of kept them big old legs moving and got that extra yard.
Yep, good job by him, just continuing to pump those legs like you mentioned and pick up a first down that they needed. Clock continues to run.
Twins to the right. Fakes the handoff, throws it far side. Complete by Royal, but tackled immediately. Jason Curtis will get him to the ground at the 36-yard line.
That's team defense right there. Couldn't come up with it on the first initial contact by Trey Brown, and then Jason Curtis just continued to move forward, playing that team D and finishing them off.
2nd and 5 with 2:14 and counting in the half. We're at the Shrine and Airline in Metairie, Louisiana. The Patriots lead the Crusaders 13-7. Crusaders started this drive at the 5-yard line. Dazzett, quick snap to West. And DeLotte gets him, short gain.
Great job right there by DeLotte, running from inside out. Good recognition right there. Understanding they brought in a guy to make it a little bit more heavy. Then they brought another guy with the motion. So they tried to have more blockers than us, and DeLotte just recognized it and running, getting on that inside shoulder of those blockers and running through it.
Put it at the 37-yard line. 3rd down and 4, 1:27 and counting. Ball in the near hash mark, Twins receivers to the right. West is the halfback to the right of Dazzett. He'll take the handoff up the middle, and he gets it to the just shot of 40. It's going to be 3rd down and maybe 1.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
4th and 1, excuse me, 4th and 1.
Yeah, biggest
looks like
play.
the Patriots call timeout.
Biggest play coming right here, Kevin. We got 1:13 left here on the clock and here in the second quarter, and it is going to be 4th and 1. So, of course, the Patriots want to understand where we are on the field, what we're trying to do, and how many timeouts do we have? Because if we stop,
I think we have 2.
Okay, we got 2.
No, if that's a timeout towards us, we have 1 left.
We got 1.
Yeah.
But good clock management right here. It's got to be key going inside of a minute here soon. And Brother Martin feels the exact same way. If they get the first down, they have to be able to manage it, having to go another 60 yards to pay dirt. So big play right here coming up, 4th and 1.
Hey, the Sherry's checking in from Porters. I want to give a congratulations to the 7th and 8th grade football teams and their grandson, Brock.
Oh, yeah, he's playing great.
Yeah, the 8th grade, I think the 8th grade went undefeated this year, I believe.
They have, yeah. And Brock's had to step up and play a little bit of 8th grade QB because London Padgett went down, and he's a very, very capable runner, very good athlete, and he's done a tremendous job. So I'm going to enjoy watching him as he grows as well.
4th and about half a yard. The Patriots going to play punt safe. Smith to punt it. But just in case they fake it, they snap it to the punter. We have nobody back. So it'll get a decent roll. Actually, not as good as I thought it would be, but it's going to be down at the Patriot 23-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 there with 1:03 to go in the half. And then I like our chances here with a 2-minute offense of 1:03 and 1 timeout.
Yeah, and all year, people always ask me all the time, how do you guys feel in a 2-minute drill? I mean, how do you guys feel in throwing the football? And I always tell them, we work on it just as much as anybody else.
All the time.
They just don't understand that we don't run it in the game as much because we're a very balanced run attack. But we're very capable to be able to go down there in 2-minute offense, throw the football, understand the routes and the communication between the quarterbacks and the receivers and things like that and the blocking scheme. So, yeah, we're very capable of being able to do it. Honestly, when we used to do it, I used to get really excited because you never had that opportunity to do it much.
So light it up, too.
Yep.
Twins receivers to the left. Ball in the near hash mark. Bruno. Ball, pump fakes, hands it off, little Statue of Liberty.
Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't even see it.
On the near side. It's a foot race. He's to the 30, 20. He gone. Touchdown,
Oh, baby. I didn't even see I swear I didn't even see it,
77
Kevin.
yards on the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, my goodness. They faked the little quick hitch to the left, and then he almost ran like a Statue of Liberty, almost rat draw back inside. And he faked me out. All of a
What a
sudden,
play.
I thought the ball was tipped or something else happened. All of a sudden, Prout just comes back in, boom.
While I was watching through the field glasses, I thought he pumped fake, but then I realized on his fake, he came down and just handed off to Prout.
Wow, that was awesome.
Fooled the whole Brother Martin team, and
that was awesome.
He gone.
And then, what's so funny about that, right before the ball was snapped, I was just about to say the QB's got to be licking his chops with basically one-on-one coverage out there with the safety so tight in the box. And what do? We run it right up the gut for a touchdown.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap, plays, kick is up. Again, got tipped and almost went. But I tell you what, man, we got to shore up that dike in the middle.
I'm telling
you. Goodness gracious.
No, we're just not heavy enough in the middle.
Whew.
Those guys are shooting the gap.
Damn.
In that A gap and getting right up the gut.
51 seconds to go in the half. It's the Patriots 19, the Crusaders 7. But Danny, there's 2 precious points we left off the board there.
I tell you, great job of getting that momentum back here for the offense and for the Patriots going in at half. Well, obviously, we have 51 seconds left, so you don't want to talk too early. But a great job of just getting that thing all the way to the house. And house call right there by the offense. So awesome job. I want to say thank you to Bob User Productions for that score. Robbie obviously had to go and get paid tonight and do his real job, and we appreciate him always coming up here and pulling a double duty. So if you have anything that you need filmed to edit it, give the best in the business a call. It's 738-1447. Obviously, you always hear about him filming weddings and special events. So check him out, 738-1447, Bob User Productions. Robbie, we always appreciate you.
Why you get like that? 51 seconds to go in the half, but that was a one-play drive, 77 yards in distance, 12 seconds off the clock. Prout with a 77-yard touchdown run, but unfortunately the PAT was blocked. Callio to kick it off this time.
There you go.
Let me feel at the 24-yard line.
Good job.
Excuse me, the 19-yard line, sorry.
Nice
and
tackle
return
right
to
there.
The 25. That's number 19. That's should be 26 on the return. That's a Ware.
Yeah, it's Jason Curtis, I believe, on the tackle right there.
Yeah.
Putting him on his back. Good job right there. Getting down there. I love when I see, I love both. I love when I see starters on kickoff, and I love when I see guys that aren't starters going down there and making it happen.
Yep.
So kudos to them being starters and getting down there with their hair on fire and making a big tackle. Lining up in victory formation, Kevin, but don't be deceived. Don't let anything crazy happen here. Make sure we see him take a knee.
Our dad's a ton of center, and he kneels it, so they'll be conservative. They'll just run it out. They have to do one more, I believe.
Yep.
I think it's a 1 second difference on the play clock, so they have to snap it one more time. What a call by Jeff Curtis on the little Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And because, so many teams, they watch film, they study tendencies, and understand the new formation. We talked about it last week, with that little A or B motion coming out of the backfield and guys being able to get out there with the single back set, and obviously tonight lining up in a little bit of a wing or a slot, and then being able to do different things out of it. So, I always loved, as I coached some of these younger guys, I'm always more of a package coach, that I could get to different packages and formation. Everybody says, what kind of offense do you run? Well, I run a little bit of everything, because you can have different packages that you line guys up in different formations. You have different playmakers in the backfield. Years ago when they came out with the Wildcat, everybody thought it was something crazy. It's nothing crazy. You're just using a guy that can run the football right at you. It's just like having a running quarterback. So, having a lot of different sets, formations, motions, things like that. But obviously that's a play that we haven't seen before, them being able to implement it at the proper time in the game to be able to put another 6 points on the board. So we appreciate Jeff working so hard and getting these guys ready, and great execution by the offense.
Absolutely. So at the one half of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 19, the Brother Martin Crusaders 7.
Kevin, our good buddy Ryan Estes and staff at Bobby's Seafood, go check them out, guys. They're at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, and they were established in September 1978. And they're celebrating 45 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot, delicious po' boys, and, of course, don't forget about the hot boiled seafood. That's always my favorite. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. I remember when you guys came by for one of the boys' birthdays, brought the canoe, and everything was fantastic, so I appreciate that. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738 2104 to place your lunch order or to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot football.
Well, Danny, the Patriots got the ball to open the game and went on a non-play drive, going 76 yards in distance, taking 4:47 off the clock. Bruno hit Turner on a 22-yard pitch and catch, put the Patriots up 6-0. The PAT was blocked, unfortunately. After a 3-and-out, the Patriots got the ball back, went on a 6-play drive, going 58 yards in distance, taking 3:03 off the clock. Jack Corcoran with a 7-yard touchdown run. This time the Kippers made the PAT, and that put the Patriots up 13-0 with the 2:29 mark of the first quarter, and that's how the quarter ended. However, Brother Martin got on the board with 8:22 to go in the half. Dazzett hit Royal on a 14-yard pitch and catch. Smith headed the PAT, and that closed the gap 13-7. Both teams kind of punted the ball away. Patriots got the ball with a minute and 3 to go, and here we're thinking, 2-minute offense going to throw the ball, and they fooled everybody with a Statue of Liberty. And Prout took it to the house from 77 yards out, put the Patriots up 19-7. Unfortunately, the PAT again was blocked. That capped off a 1-play drive, 77 yards in distance, only burning 12 seconds off the clock, and Brother Martin decided to kneel it to close out the half. So, in my opinion, a good performance by the Patriots. Not Kipper's fault, but we got to short that gap between the center and the right guard on the PATs. We lost 2 points there, but hope we won't come back to haunt us.
Yeah, that's the big thing, Kevin. The kicker, Kippers, has done a great job this year on extra points. We know that he just doesn't have tremendous experience in the leg to kick it, 45 yards on a field goal or anything, but those are the precious points that you need to have. And so just like you mentioned, I guarantee you they're talking about that at halftime, being able to step inside, low inside pad over heavy inside foot, and just have great protection there in the middle. And sometimes, you got to pull a guy out and put another guy in. Go ahead and do it, because precious points will help you or they'll come back to bite you. But obviously in the first half, I'm very excited about what I've seen so far from the Patriots. Offense sustaining drives, finishing off with some points, some big explosive plays there at the end, getting it done, getting the receivers involved as well. But the defense, I think, is playing very good, only allowing 7 points to the Crusaders so far. And those guys are flying all around the field and making tackles as a complete defense.
Check your phone. I sent you a list of the seniors if you want to give them a shout-out.
Yeah, I certainly do. I appreciate that. And, senior night, it's always a big night. You basically, as a senior, you have 3 big nights, right? You have homecoming, you have senior night, and then, of course, hopefully you're playing in the state championship at the end of the year. So we want to say thank you to all these seniors that have given so much throughout their career. So I want to say thanks to Jason Gabriel, Jamal Callio, Marlon Prout, Mike Turner, Kaheem Smith, Tyler Mitchell, Zachary Drake, Dagan Bruno, Rise Cohen, Caleb Saavedra, Jason Dudenhofer, Brad Chasson, Brandon Dang, Richard Newby, Andrew Lamb, Christian Thibodeau, Bryce Godfrey, Orion Duplessis, Dayton Bourne, Corey Chandler, and a manager, Noah Tardif. Of course, the film crew always helping us out. Kyra Joseph, it could be Kira, but I'm going with Kyra Joseph, Ella Mitchell, Tierra Ponson, and Marin Simmons. The band, Amanda Baker, Courtney Bayer, Connor LeBlanc, and the cheer, Sophie Bellinger, Grace Callie, Brittany Indorf, Fallon Mays, Taylor Peden, Kennedy Thomas, Kiva Thomas, Madison Woodruff, and and of course some of those are the cheer, the dance, the color guard, mixed up a little bit in there. But congratulations to these seniors, and I hope they've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed calling it up here for their senior campaign. Mr. Ronnie Renazza gave me a shout out, said, Danny, glad to hear you made it on time this time. Good to hear you. And Kevin says, thank you guys.
It's always good visiting with Ronnie and those guys from the 70s. Love hearing their stories.
But here's the biggest thing, Kevin.
Yeah, hit me.
So, especially here in the second half. We saw ourselves do it in the first half. But second half, you got to come out here and you got to sustain drives as an offense. Take time off the clock, not allow them to be able to have big explosive plays as well. Keep the ball in front. Don't allow the receivers to get by you. Don't allow them to pick you apart, with their quarterback. Go hit the guy in the mouth. Go attack him and go get him to the ground. Pretty good job defensively in the first half. We're going to need them to pick it up even more in the second half as well as the offense. So great job by the Patriots so far. You're listening to the Crusaders band as we're talking to you on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Give a quick shout out to Logan Barnes' Nana and Pop. They're cheering from Harvey. They're so proud of their buddy. Go Big Blue. You know what? And I said this maybe a couple weeks ago. It's been fun watching his maturation, not just this year alone, but last year. You know, young guy, like most of us, he started off slow, but at the end of the year, he was one of our better defensive linemen and really helped us win that championship. And this year, he just kind of picked off where he left off last year and has gotten better.
Millions of times you've heard me say that we love this broadcast. We're able to see kids grow up right in front of our eyes. And that's the truth. Part of the reason why I kind of go down to the lower school and help out my boys and some of their guys is because I can't wait to watch them grow. And you know, as a dad, you got to say to yourself, let it slow down because you want them to stay young forever. But it's coming whether you like it or not. But it's always nice to see these young kids just grow up and turn into fine young men. And it's just fun to watch and fun to see. Kevin, talk to me about weeks to come. What are we expecting? Talk to me about JT's upcoming games and what might happen here and all of the scenarios coming to us.
Yep. Before I do that, a quick shout out to John Terry and Norman Alonzo out in the woods hunting some deer. So appreciate you guys listening to us. So obviously tonight we have the Crusaders, which is our last regular season home game. Next week, next Friday the 3rd, we finish out the regular season in Algiers versus Carr, which, you know, that's going to be a real tough game in a tough environment. But we always like going there and playing there, and it's been a good little rivalry through the years with those guys. And then it starts the playoffs. As of last week, we were a 10 seed, but I saw some projections this week. And of course, anything could change between, you know, tonight's game's going to affect it, and of course, next week's game's going to affect the seedings. They will come out on Sunday the 5th. Will be the official playoff seeds. And as of right now, we have dropped to an 11 seed. So that means we will not have a bye. We will have to play the first round on. And what's really hurting the Patriots, Danny, is, you know, unfortunately, Central Lafourche is not having a great year, so we don't get any points for them. Not playing playing the team from Florida, we don't get any points from the out-of-state team.
Right.
But not playing that Zachary game really hurt us. We'd have been better off if we could have found a way to play it. Even if we'd have lost, you get a point for a loss, but then you also get points for how Zachary does. And not playing the game really PowerPoint-wise and seeding the playoff is what's hurting us. But you know what? If we fall to a 12 to 15 seed, whatever, I don't know, you know, how the PowerPoints fall out, because if Central Lafourche keeps losing, it's not going to help us. We're not a traditional 15 seed, so I'd say look out for whoever the second round playoff is, that the Patriots have to show up at town. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the bottom line, and I told you that this week. The cream always rises to the top. So if you know deep down you're a heck of a football team, really, who cares?
Yeah.
You might have to play an extra game if you don't have a first round bye, something crazy happens, whatever. But the best team is usually playing in the Dome at the end of the season. Now, a few years ago, with all the craziness with the non-select, select, and public, private, and all this stuff, we would see these crazy matchups in the Dome where guys were getting beat 45-0 and somebody else didn't deserve to be there. And it was craziness. But obviously, the Patriots have one goal in mind, and that's to be in the Dome and playing for a state championship and, of course, to win it. So I like our chances no matter where we are. Now, also talk to me about where Coach JT is with this big moment coming up.
So right now, Coach sits at 620 wins. So the Patriots need to hold on to this lead. And should the Patriots become victorious and defeat the Crusaders tonight, Coach will tie Coach McKissick with 621 wins for the all-time wins record, with an opportunity next week to break the record at Carr. But, you know, we still got, 24 minutes of ball to play, but so far so good. But, yeah, Coach is sitting at 620 wins. For those who just joined the broadcast, like this week or haven't been paying attention, Coach JT started coaching in 1969. And the Patriots went 0-10 that year. Only scored 12 points for the whole year. Wow. The Patriots lose the season opener in 1970. Finally win his first game in Week 2 against Delta Heritage. So from Week 2 of 1970 till today, he's won 620 games, 68 losses, and 6 ties, because he started off 0-11.
It's crazy.
With 14 undefeated seasons, 28 state championships. 10 finalists. We played in 38 championships. We don't even count the district championships.
National championship.
One national championship.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's in 5 Halls of Fame. So
fantastic.
Not too shabby, huh?
Yep, love it. Can't wait till it happens. Don't know when it's going to be, but we're hoping it's next week. Kevin, any talk on the state level or the national level of anybody picking the game up?
Well, a while back in the summer, early summer, and speaking with Coach Johnny Curtis, ESPN was interested. And of course, with the caveat, we said, yeah, but you have to let our broadcast team do our stuff and have
Yeah,
video,
you
not just audio only, but video too. And
Yeah, you're right.
I think we agree with that. So.
Hey, me and you will go on ESPN if they want to pay us, right? And let it rock and roll.
Well, I'll just say this: tell them ESPN guys sit at home, they can bring the camera production crew and help Robbie make it a more professional deal.
Yep.
And I've said this before. There may be some more professional guys out there that have more experience and more trained, but nobody is going to call Patriot game better than you and I, because guess what? We were in the huddle and we played for Coach.
Nobody.
And they don't have the stories we have.
Nobody.
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
They got to Google.
My man. Let's go.
We got Patriot stories to tell.
That's it,
we were in the
that's it.
locker room. We were in the huddles.
Bleeding red, white, and blue, baby. Let's go get it.
And that's not being arrogant and cocky. That's the truth.
Around. Yeah.
That's the truth, though. I told
You're
Ken Trahan
right.
and those guys,
right.
who do a great job professionally. I said, look.
That's why they're always calling you and asking you questions.
Well,
Because nobody knows it like
right.
Kevin. they said, we could call the game, but we're going to actually get the inside info from my boy Kevin here. We're going to. And sometimes they give him credit, sometimes they don't. They try to pass it over for their own info. I said, no. My boy Kevin told you that. Take that to the bank.
But that actually, and that's we thank our fans, for listening, and I hope it
100%.
does. I hope you do guys, y'all do enjoy listening to us. And then if you're new, just casual listener, we did play for Coach, and we could tell the stories that a professional reporter or sports guy can't tell because they didn't play.
Kevin, having said that, okay, let's just get into it a little bit more because we got a little time here. What is one of your best memories? And look, it doesn't have to be in high school. I'd actually prefer if it wasn't in high school. What is one of your best memories of you and Coach JT? Could be in school, could be after school. But what's something that you really remember of him and the type of man he is, and maybe something that he gave you, gifted you, not a thing, but something that you got from over here at JC?
Yeah, I told the story a couple times. I won't get into too much detail, but it's answer your question with a high-level answer. But the life lessons that he taught us when we played. I used a specific situation. It was during spring. It was hot, 100 degrees, 100% humidity, and we're all complaining. It's a 3.5-hour practice, and he rounds us up, and he's telling us, I know it's hot out here. I'm hot too, and we're all kind of like under our breath, like, you in shorts and a t-shirt, and we got the equipment. We're the ones burning up here, and and he kind of challenged some of the seniors, like, you're supposed to be mentally tough. What you going to do later on in life when you're sick, your wife's sick, or your kids are sick, and you got to go to work, and you don't feel like going to work. It's that kind of mentality. And when you're 14 to 18 years old, you don't understand that. You have no concept of life because you really haven't lived. And I'm 15 years old, and I guess a specific speech happened, and fast forward 16 years later, my wife had a brain tumor, and she lived 16 years, had a second brain tumor, and of course nobody survived the second one, but it was during that first round, and even in the specific the second round as well, it was much tougher. The rat race of life. You're working hard, long hours and stuff, and you hit that alarm, that snooze, you don't want to go to work, but then you roll over and you see somebody else who's depending on you to go to work to keep the insurance running and provide for the family and what have you. And I heard also, I go back to that 1986 speech, of him, challenging, what are you going to do? And I heard that, and I got my butt up, got the shot, and went to work, to take care of my spouse. And, when Lori passed, it was just, not just Coach as well, but the whole Curtis family were so supportive. And, and I had to have him speak at her funeral mass. And that was more for me. But it also worked that, that other people can hear because, as you know, he's so charismatic. And we hear him and allow you guys to hear behind the run-through. But if you hear him in a spiritual sense, I mean, if you don't get the, the goosebumps and don't feel the Holy Spirit warm you up, you know what I'm saying? So, that ended one chapter, and then I was fortunate to find a beautiful young lady teaching at John Curtis, Georgiana, and we got married, and I said, you know what? He's an ordained minister. Let's kick off this wedding with the right guy, right? And so Coach officiated that wedding as well. So, outside of the football and things I learned, it was the life lessons. Not everybody has, maybe a death situation with a spouse or a kid that maybe lost a job or whatever, or a family member, and Coach has helped quite a few Patriots through the years. I'm just one of many, but
yeah, but I love that story.
I would say that, to be honest with you.
Love that story, Kevin. It's fantastic. You gave me the goosebumps as you're over here telling it, and you never think, like you mentioned, as a 14-year-old boy, we always think, when am I going to have to deal with this?
Right.
Yeah, right, Coach. I'm not listening to that stuff. It's like when my boys go home now, they go, when am I ever going to have to do this math homework?
Right.
When am I ever going to have to know this stuff? And I look at them and I go, I don't know, but you got to know it, and you better try to get an A, because guess what? Someday you might have to know it, depending on what you want to do. But it's always nice to hear that the things that we learned so long ago are paying dividends for us today and all of our classmates and guys that were able to chew the same dirt, as you say.
Well, I'll say this too. Here's another life lesson, and some of you Patriots listen you're probably shaking your head when I say this. No matter when you played, from '69 through current Patriots, doing the little things on a Saturday morning, or work out in the gym, getting on us, making sure if you're going to run 100 yards, you sprint through the 100 yards, doing the little things, and outworking people, because that's one thing that you can't say that nobody in the Curtis family doesn't know how to work, because they will outwork anybody, and that comes from Mr. Curtis and Mrs. Curtis, right? Whether you play collegiately or not, you still got to be a professional in your job or whatever you do. And how many times, think about this, how many times have you heard a fellow Patriot come back and say, man, whether you're a pizza maker, you're in the sanitary business or transportation business or an accountant or an engineer, and it's like, man, Coach, I'm getting promoted, but I'm just outworking people.
Yeah.
Or if I'm in sales, I just focus on the little things. I just do the little things right, wherever it may be in your profession or in the medical profession. I just outwork. It's amazing. People just don't want to work. And that comes from playing ball from Coach JT.
You're right.
If you think about it.
When I look at my job, I couldn't say that it's a hard job, right? I'm blessed to be able to work with my father-in-law. And a lot of times during the day, sometimes it's an easy job. Other days you got to be a problem solver. Other days you have to really figure things out. Other days you have to go see things. Other days you have to talk to a lot of people, and you got to work. But the one thing that I do say about it is I love when I got to compete. And I love when it's me against somebody else, and it's head-to-head, and I have to go outsell somebody, and I have to go explain about the family aspect of our business and about service and about things like that. If you're going to put me in a room against somebody else, I have the mentality of, guess what? You're not coming out alive, because I'm going to whip you. And that's kind of the mentality that you have to have when you talk about your daily grind of your daily job and providing for your kids and providing for your family. You got to love that aspect of, you learned it here, the competition, and you got to love to compete. And when somebody wants to compete, guess what? I'm going to compete my butt off, and I'm going to whip you.
Yep. And that's the thing, people always see, Coach on Friday Night Football, which he does a great job. I mean, he's extremely charismatic. I mean, you talk to guys in '69, though they didn't win anything, they say, oh, my God, I learned so much from him. He's just that kind of guy. God touched him, and that's going to be his calling.
Yeah.
You're going to affect thousands. For 55 years, think about the amount of guys, and unfortunately some Patriots have passed on, but think how many guys he's touched.
It's crazy.
And, of course, exponentially through our families.
Oh, yeah.
Because now we're drilling our kids.
The triangle just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
You know,
and the funny thing is, I did a little interview with one of the, I forget what the writer's name was, but he called me a few weeks ago, and he says, what's one thing that you want everybody to know about JT? And the one thing I said is, first of all, what type of man he is, what type of leader he is, what type of Christian man that he is. I said, but there's not ever going to be anything that comes out against JT that there was a scandal or this happened in the family. I said, there's not ever going to be news like that, because he not only talks it, he walks it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And second thing is, he would have been successful at anything he decided to do.
Yeah.
It just happened to be coaching, because guess what? When he walked in his dad's office, he said, yep, you're the head coach. And so guess what? Now we're making history eventually. If he decided to be an attorney, he would have been one of the best. If he decided to be a doctor, if he decided to just be a teacher, if he decided to be a politician, then damn, this country would be a lot better off, right? So I just think that they need to know that if you want to be good at something, be a good man first.
Absolutely. I agree. Here come your Patriots. We're about to kick off the second half in a few minutes. We appreciate you guys listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. The Patriots lead the Crusaders 19-7. And
somebody just told me,
go ahead.
He's got the Fisher of men mentality.
I agree.
And that's right.
No, you're right. Well, people laughed at Mr. Curtis when he came home from Illinois to start up a school. He just, that was a call. Miss Merle said, you told me 2 years we come back to New Orleans, and they did, and they started school. And the only schools that had religion tied to were the parochial schools. And he wanted to start a Christian non-denomination. They let that never work, and here we are 61 years later.
Dude, let me tell you, if more people knew about the story of how it actually started.
Yeah.
Going to Illinois and doing all these things, and the kids looking at their mom and dad thinking, are they crazy? And Miss Merle's dad telling her, I think he's lost it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's over, and then all of a sudden where we are today, it's almost brings tears in my eyes, man. Well, God has a purpose and he's got a plan.
Talking about Mr. Curtis, people thought he was crazy, right? Like this, but that wasn't the only idea. He saw something in his mind. There was no hurdle. He's going to get to it.
Yep, that's true.
All right, the Patriots will be kicking off left to right. Kippers. No, actually, we're going to do Callio. I guess we like the way he kicked off at the end of the second quarter.
And I promise you this, if you like story time and JT's going to break the record, we're going to have a lot more stories for you, so stay tuned.
Amen. Callio kicks it straight down the middle. Royal from the 23 dropped it. Excuse me, at the 18-yard line, dropped it. Across the 20-25 at the 38-yard line. They'll put it in play there. 1st and 10, Crusaders.
And we got to start it off just like we finished it in the first half. Patriots were playing with some momentum, playing really, really well. But obviously, both coaches' staffs go into the locker room and they want to be able to make some changes and see things that they want to be able to operate a little bit more efficiently and successfully. So we'll see if Brother Martin comes out here offensively and tries to do anything different, maybe try some trick-taking stuff and throw the ball down the field. And, you saw us get that Statue of Liberty play for a touchdown, and wouldn't be surprised if, Brother Martin tries something a little different here in the second half also.
Yep. 1st and 10, Crusaders. There's some confusion on the Brother Martin sideline. Do they have enough guys?
Yep, watch the ball, though.
Okay. So West will be the halfback to the right of Dazzett. They'll stay in the shotgun. Throw it out in a flat quickly to Royal. And we're going to.
Who is that? That was fantastic.
That's Jason Curtis.
Is that Jason? Golly, that was fantastic.
Came off the block and made a tackle. Gain
Great
one.
job of just getting up the field, outside leverage to that block, making him cut back. And when he did cut back, he shed the block and fell back in on the tackle. Man, that's textbook. If you're a young kid and you want to know how to play strong safety, that was fantastic.
Give a shout out to Jaden Alfonso and family checking in from Violet. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Actually, no gain, 2nd down 10. Ball in that right hash mark. They'll send the receiver in motion across the formation. Fakes it to West. Dazzett rolls near side, throws it to that receiver in the flats. Got it to the 35-yard line. Going to be shy by, let's call it 2. So make it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Jeffrey Curtis had to come up and make that tackle, and that guy had a full head of steam. I think it was the tight end or the running back.
Yeah.
And did a good job of just kind of putting his head down and getting over. And my boys asked me that a few weeks ago. Well, he's way bigger than me. What if he runs me over? And I said, who cares?
Yeah.
Make the tackle.
Yeah.
If he runs you over and a couple people go, oh, well, guess what?
So what?
It's a 3-yard gain. Who cares? Make the tackle. But now you better not get run over and just let him bully you and keep running. Then it's a ooh.
They'll send the inside receiver near side in motion across the formation. Handing off to West at the middle. They'll have the 1st down, and he's going to get it to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Crusaders. Where they've been most successful, Danny, is when they've sent that receiver or slide back in motion across and try to get him in the flats.
I tell you what, A.J. Smith ran through there like a bull on the snap. He was blitzing and shot the gap and got back there, but just didn't quite get up on the back like I wanted him to, but a great job. He was just off a little bit. I think that guard did a good job of chipping.
Yep. 1st and 10, Crusaders. They hand it off to West again. Short gain to the 44, gain of 3, 2nd down 7. We're in the 3rd quarter. The Patriots lead at 19-7. It's 9:46 and counting. Did you know? The very first high school game to ever be played here in 2016, as ever seen, was between the Patriots and Brother Martin.
Oh, I didn't know that. Good stuff. Got a lot of room up to the field up here.
They'll get the West again at the middle. This time we hit them at the line of scrimmage. Jeffrey Curtis, A.J. Smith, and Barron.
And if you remember before they ran that, they brought the motion to it, got some numbers, and then they tried to out-leverage us to the bottom down here before, and DeLatte chased them down. That time they came back with the counter and brought those 2 guys backside and did a little bit more of the same, just chasing it down and playing well from the DB position, coming up with some strong attitude.
3rd down for the Crusaders. Twins to the right. Fake the handoff, hits in the flat, and there he goes, Jason Curtis with another stop. This time maybe for a yard loss.
They're not going to learn.
Good job by Jason stringing it out. Royal on the reception. That's going to force the Crusaders to punt.
Fantastic job again. That guy, as soon as the ball snapped, just takes off. And it almost looks like he jumps the snap count laterally, which is okay because if you want to go in motion laterally, you can. So it's almost like he jumps simultaneous or a little bit earlier. And our guys understand the leverage. They stay outside. They come up and make the tackle.
Kaheem Smith will stand back around the Patriot 23-yard line. Grayson Smith for the Crusaders will punt it. Smith fields it and tries to break a couple tackles but gets nowhere. But the most important thing, Danny, he secured the ball.
Sure did.
So let's see where they spot it. Let's see. They haven't put the ball down yet. The 20. So with 7:49 to go in the third, it's 1st and 10, Patriots from their own 20. Quick shout out, Troy Fields was a teammate of mine. Seen him when I was a freshman. His youngest son, Hudson, is a freshman quarterback with Brother Martin, but he had ankle surgery, so he's on the sideline. So Blaine Thibodeau, sent me a text, wanted me to give him a shout out to Hudson. So get well soon, Hudson.
Well, the good thing for Hudson is he's young, and Dazit, I believe, is a junior. Will probably be the one of the better QBs in the league next year.
Yep.
So Fields has a little bit of time yet, and so hopefully he gets healthy and ready to go in a couple years.
Tackle for loss there, so it puts the ball at the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Bruno checking off. Power play to the left. Gabriel, can he turn the corner? He steps inside. Danny, no gain, so make it 3rd down and 12. Credit Brother Martin, the whole defensive line. They just laterally pursued.
Yep.
And the cornerback, our strong safety, came up, forced it back inside. And
yep. Linebackers are scraping well, getting to the football, and really didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
All right, let's see what we draw up here on 3rd and 12. Draw play, you think?
I don't know.
Oh, Bruno back to pass. Going to fire false start, deep out route. Tyler Mitchell looks like he has the completion, and he does, and he's
1st down.
Just past the sticks. Got it.
Nice job.
Needed 12, got 12.
I was going to say I'd throw the ball, but I didn't want to feel stupid because, of course, we would always throw the ball. If you ask a quarterback, he'd always like to throw it. But there you go. You got the ball right to the sticks. Nice and efficient one-on-one coverage out there, attacking the guy. Easy completion, 1st down. Good job by Tyler.
Yeah, 6:05 and counting in the 3rd period. Patriots have it 1st and 10 at their own 30, going left to right. One back set, that's Prout. We'll hand it off to him. He crosses the middle. Got hit hard. Ball's on the ground, and I think the Crusaders got it. At the 36, they sure do.
Yeah, he was hit hard right over the middle.
Right on the ball. The helmet hit the ball, popped out. Crusaders take it over.
Come on, let's go. We're good.
With 5:50 to go in the 3rd, and that's the first turnover of the ball game. Hey, just hit the ball, helmet right on the ball.
Nice play right there. Good tackle by the safety coming down and exploding into the ball carrier. And
all right, defense.
Yep, unfortunately, Kevin, they just got off the field a few minutes ago and got to go right back and get the job done. But, we've asked them to do it time and time again over the years, and right now it's no different. Get out there and do your job for your team, and it is what it is. Stuff happens. Let's go play.
1st and 10 Crusaders from the Patriot 36. Twins receivers near side, one top of the field. Harris checks into the halfback. He'll line up to the right. He'll take the handoff, comes near side. DeLotte hit him first. Barron finished him off, but he's a 208-pound load. Short gain. Just give him 3, 2nd down 7. And that happens, Danny. Prout doesn't fall as injured. Patriot looks like. He secures the ball. He rarely does he fumble. This is the helmet hit the ball. That happened to me my senior year. The opening kickoff against Slidell. Had a middle return on the middle back, heat back, going to actually a left return, going to left, and I had the ball in left hand. The guy hit me across and knocked me down. The ball came out. Unfortunately, I recovered it. Dazzett keeps it as he rolls right. Has quite a few yards. He's going to have the first down and tackled at the 21. Is the ball loose? Well, who has it? Patriot has it. Do they give it to us?
We got it. They got to mark it. Let's go.
No, they're going to mark him down.
Oh, Lord.
They're going to mark him down. First down, Crusaders at the...
Well, I'm definitely going to watch this replay again.
What yard line is that? 27. So first and 10 from the 27.
Man, I couldn't see it in time.
All right, split to the right. Twins near side. Now to send a receiver motion across the formation. Now give it to Harris to the right. He crosses the 20. He's going to be tackled around the 17. Jason Curtis with the tackle. Gain of 5. Let's call it 2nd and 5.
Here we go, defense. They're running some different guys on and off the field.
How about Jason Curtis last week trying to tackle a 235-pound tight end? Now he gets a 208-pound halfback.
Yep.
They'll get to Harris again. Goes to the right. Has some blocks. Has some room. A.J. Smith, the lot. Gordon. And there was somebody else on the bottom of the pile. Drake. But that's enough for the first down. Needed 5. Got 5. 3:40 and counting in the third. Brother Martin is driving after they recovered a Patriot fumble at the 36. And the ball is at the 12-yard line. First and 10 Crusaders.
Here we go, defense. Need a big play right here. Pop the ball loose, do something, get after the quarterback, get in the backfield, make it happen.
Dazzett gives it to Harris, this time to the left. Trying to force his way, bounces outside. Barron hits him first. Jeffrey Curtis jumps on the back, gets him down for a gain of 3 to the 9. 2nd and 7. 3 minutes to go in the third.
Again, defense has just been on the field too long here in the third quarter. Got to get them off, so need a big play right here. Obviously, it's not their fault.
Brother Martin's got some healthy guys up front, as do we on our offensive line.
Well, historically in the Catholic League, Kevin, we got some big boys on both sides of the line.
Yeah. They'll give it to Harris again up the middle. And short gain. Let's see where they mark it.
It doesn't help when you got a big, stocky running back running right at you.
Let's give it to the 7-yard line.
For a bunch of plays as well.
3rd and 5. They have to get it to the 2 for a first. I got to think the way the game's going, though they probably have a kicker that can make a field goal. I think they're going to. This is 4-down territory.
I would think so as well. Depends on the down and the distance.
Yeah. But if you have a 208-pound halfback.
Yeah, if it's close.
Twins receivers to the right. This time Harris will line up to the left of Dazzett. They'll stay in the shotgun. Harris takes a handoff, bounces it to his right, and Jeffrey Curtis tripped him up, but he fell forward to the 3. It should be 4th and about 1.
Yeah, it's going to be real close, Kevin. Looking at it, unfortunately, guys, Robbie's gone, and we haven't been able to get any sideline report from Gordon this game. I think his mic's off because it was really scratchy early. He turned it off. But, yeah, it's going to be – it looks like 4th and a long one, Kevin.
Yeah. You got to get it to the 2.
They're changing some personnel, running them in from the sidelines.
1:25 and counting in the third. Yeah, they're going with a big jumbo package here. Look for a tight formation.
Yep, more tight ends, slot.
Some nasty slots.
Yep.
Here's a snap. They give to Harris at the middle. I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he got it. Let's see where the spot is.
I don't think so.
He might have stopped him by half a yard shy. Let's see.
I tell you what, we had a guy on the ground.
The blue shirts are running off the field. First down, Patriots.
Great job.
They needed a yard and a half. They got a yard. Stopped them by half a yard.
Yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Way to bow up, Big Blue.
Oh, I tell you what, that's fantastic. Great job right there. That's a good feeling right there, defense. Great job.
208-pound halfback up the middle, and they just stuffed him.
I couldn't tell who was on the ground. Kevin, was that Jeffrey? But
no, it's Jeffrey Curtis. Jeffrey Curtis got him first.
Somebody looked like they dirt.
That's him.
Yeah, that's
him. Jeffrey.
Got down and dirty there and hit him, and then obviously we finished him off up top. But yeah, we wrapped him up on the ankles, and he had nowhere to go. Good job right there by the defense, bowing up like you mentioned, and that's demoralizing for an offense to go in there. Like I said, take all that time off the clock, put our defense back on the field, and then they got nothing for it.
Ball to 3, we'll hand it off to Prout, give him the ball back again, crosses the 5 to the 6, gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Under a minute to go in the third. Great job there by the defense.
Yeah, that was awesome. Great job right there. That's fun to watch. Defense come up big, 4th down, knowing that you got to get it, and they just shut them down. Brother Martin couldn't do it.
35 seconds of counting.
And for us, Kevin, this is kind of one of those times where you want to go on a long drive, but obviously milk the clock a little, start to milk it as well on offense.
Twins to the left would come near side to Gabriel. Let's give him a yard to the 7, and that should wrap up the third quarter. 16 seconds. I doubt we'll get another playoff.
I give a shout out to Coach Chris Vallada and family listening to us.
I saw him last night.
You did? He said he got that Kevin Fayard shrimp hangover today.
Hey, right. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 19, the Brother Martin Crusaders 7.
I'll tell you what, man. It's
tell me.
It's fun to see a group. We talk about kids growing up, right? Just seeing them mature, but it's fun to see a group kind of come together, and I feel like that's what the defense has done over the last few weeks. And then, you know, I hate to say, kind of took a game off, it seemed like.
Right.
And then we got back to work, and they've just grown together as a group. And it's almost like, you got my back, I got your back. I'm going to go hit him in the teeth. You go hit him in the shoulder pads. You go hit him in the ribs. We're all going to tackle by committee. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. They're going to go get them. And it's been fun to watch. Growing up all together.
Yeah, you're right. All right, the ball's at the 8-yard line.
I'd rather this view right here, Kevin.
I know.
My eyes are getting rough way down there.
Patriots going right to left now. Ball's at the 8. We have to get to the 12. 3rd and 4. Ball's in the middle of the field, so we can do whatever we want. We'll send 2 receivers near side. It's going to be Turner and Mitchell. Prout and Gabriel, the halfbacks. Quick pass to Turner. He's at the 10, and he's fighting hard. Got thrown backwards, and he's got to the 15, has the first down. He had the first down, lost it when he threw him back. Kept fighting and got to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Good job. Just tuck that ball, knife forward. You know, Mike's not a guy that's got a huge frame, but he ran really hard on that play. Just got to get your pads down a little bit. But, yeah, he continued to fight. 1st down yardage right there. Give our offense a little bit of breathing room.
Amen.
And Kevin, I hate to say, I'm not the play calling guru, but right here is almost where I would stick the knife in him and go for something big.
Mm-hmm. Ball at the 15-yard line near hash mark. 1st and 10. We'll send 2 receivers to the right. Smith and Proud to halfbacks. Gives it to Smith near side. And he's going to be, he's keeping running. And they're going to mark him at the 19, gain of 4.
Dagan almost faked me out on that one. Wasn't quite ready for, I thought he kept the ball, but he didn't. Good job continuing to carry out the fake.
2nd down and 6. Just under 11 minutes, 10:58 and counting in the ball game. And the Patriots lead at 19-7. They're going to keep the ball in the near hash mark. Would you do some kind of option to the top of the field?
Yeah, I think
power play top of the field.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the lineman here, Kevin. But maybe try to beat him to the corner with some speed. I also like the option of seeing leverage at the receiver, getting him something quick. You know, a little 5-step hitch or something like that, or maybe attacking him down the middle of the field with a tight safety.
Come near side, Gabriel breaks a couple tackles and needs to be slammed at the 29-yard line. That'll be 1st down.
You can slam them all you want after the 1st down, right?
Gain of 10.
Good job right there, making it happen. He's been running really hard this year.
Yeah, he has. not the biggest group of backs we've had in recent years, but I tell you what, they run as if they're 200-pound plus.
Yeah. Well, Gabriel's, he's not really small. He's 5'10", 185 pounds. I think he looks thicker than that.
Yeah, he does.
But, no, we got a good group.
Keep the ball in the near hash mark. Twins to the right again. Smith and Prado the halfbacks. Come near side. Oh, he fakes it.
There it is.
Has a post down the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught. Turner catches it at the Crusader 35-yard line.
Boy's starting to play tonight, baby. Let's go. And that's what you expect out of him. Got something deep, go get it, attack the football, come back, use great body control, turn to it, make a big play.
They faked the outside veer near side, stepped back and threw a post pass to the inside receiver, and completed it at the Brother Martin 35-yard line, 1st and 10, with 9:44 to go in the ball game.
And that's pretty much what we were talking about right there, Kevin. Just the safeties so involved in that box. You got to be able to put pressure on them down the field, and we did it.
Bruno back to pass, reset, throws it far side to Gabriel, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Just keep taking it. Keep taking what the defense gives you. Talk about the balanced attack we talked about a few weeks ago. Just throw the ball out there, make them respect you. And, from what I hear, I think Prout and Gabriel a lot of times on the perimeter can hurt you as receivers as well. They have some good hands, some good feet. Watch them in 7-on-7 a little bit. The guys have done a good job. So don't think that they're any different from a receiver going out there and trying to make
Gabriel
a play.
was a receiver as a freshman, sophomore,
That's
too.
right. That's right.
My mistake. The original line of scrimmage was the 30, not the 35. So gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Twins to the near side. We'll hand it off to Kaheem Smith. Then no gain. Be 3rd and 4. Well, this will be 4-down territory for us here, for sure. Maybe 1. Let's call it 3rd and 3.
Yep, just continue to move that pile.
23.
Sometimes it's nice to be able to call a base play, hand it to a guy and say, just get behind these big bodies. We're going to climb. Guy in front of me, and then climb to the second level and just hit them right in the teeth. Get underneath their pads and just get a good push for 3 yards.
Too tight, split near side. We'll go to the right. Prout, nowhere.
Hey,
took the hand off and got stuffed.
Didn't do it that time.
4th and 3. All right, big play here.
You go for it or you kick the field goal?
I'll go for it. Reason saying, though Kippers has made one from this distance, I don't trust the blocking up.
Hasn't been easy, right.
Because we missed 2 of the 3 PETs. I don't put that chance. Because here, you block it, you can scoop and score.
It's definitely been stout. That's a good point, Kevin. You can scoop and score on the field goal. They've definitely been stout in the middle for Brother Martin on the extra point block team.
If we will block it better tonight, I'd say, try it. But no, not the way it's going. So we'll go for it here. Tight twins to the left. Smith and Gabriel, the halfbacks. Do the option near side. Gabriel has a lot of room. He's to the 15, 10 for touchdown!
Yeah! Woo! Great job.
7:51 to go in the ball game. Add 6 more to the Patriots total. PAT pending.
Why get the first down when you can get a touchdown? Sound like a little rap. Why get the first down? You can get a touchdown. All right, something like that, right? Don't sign me. Don't sleep on me. Oh, good stuff. Great job, boys. Way to put in the end zone again. That is fantastic for the Patriots. Again, sustaining a drive, taking time off the clock, a big explosive play down the middle of the field. And that's what you're going to get with us sometimes, Kevin. A lot of times people say, they lull you to sleep, or, it's 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's exactly what you want. You want to play ball control football, and all of a sudden, boom, somebody's not disciplined on the defensive front. You take advantage as he puts through the extra point. Great job.
Kippers adds the PAT, so it's now Patriots 26, Crusaders 7.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to our family's company, River Parish Disposal. My father-in-law, Weldon Frohmeyer, better known as the Gator, has been picking up your commercial garbage in the greater New Orleans area for over 40 years now. Give him a call. Give my brother-in-law a call. Give me a call. Danny Wimprine at the office at 504-738-7700. Like we've always said, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
How about this, Danny? After the Patriots defense bows up on 4th and 1.5, stops the Crusaders on a half yard shot of the first down. No big deal. 9 plays, 97 yards.
Yep.
5:11 off the clock. Gabriel with a 23-yard touchdown run. Kippers adds a PAT and puts the Patriots up 26-7.
That's fantastic, Kevin. That's the kind of football you want to play. That is total team football right there, of just knocking them in the teeth, doing the job on defense, getting the ball back. The Patriots say, you know what, we could take it all the way down there for a score, and they did exactly that. That's fantastic.
Callio to kick it off again. Ware and Royal deep for the Crusaders. Ware picks it up at the 10, dropped it, picks it back up again. And I tell you what, we get down there in a hurry and got him at the 21-yard line. So with 7:42 to go in the ball game, the Crusaders will have it first and 10 at their own 21. And down several scores here, 3 scores. They're going to have to start chunking a little more.
Yeah, but, as a defensive-minded guy,
Go get 'em.
in the defense, yeah, exactly. In the defensive front, when you're up a couple scores, or a few scores, you got to be thinking, this is my time to kind of go get after the guy and maybe pad my stats a little bit, make a big play, and, hit the quarterback and cause a fumble. Or the DBs to be saying, I'm going to be sitting back here deep, and I'm going to be reading the QB, and I'm going to break up some passes or go get me a nice little pick.
Twins receivers near side. West take the handoff. He'll go to the left. He's in trouble. Reverses his field, and he paid for it. Jeffrey Curtis says, come my way, and he smoked him for a 1-yard loss to the 20. You don't fault him. We just put the brakes. We forced him back inside, but when he turned back inside, came back to the right, planted his foot, he wanted to come back, and Jeffrey closed the door on him.
Pursuing to the football. You got to love a defense that runs to the ball.
Gillette fakes the handoff, rolls near side. Has a guy intercepted.
Oh, did we get it?
Jason Curtis, is it Jason?
Did he drop it, or what did we do?
Oh, I think he dropped it. He had it in his hands and dropped it. Oh, he popped out of nowhere right here in the play. Yes, Jason Curtis dropping back into coverage, and he just dropped it when he hit the ground.
That was a tough
my goodness.
One. He wasn't that far away.
Oh.
And like Turner before, he had to use body control and flip his hips around.
Yeah.
And just couldn't quite get the reception. You said the lat rolls out. Of course, that's Dazzit.
Dazzit, I'm sorry.
But, yeah, Kevin, that was a great play by him, just continuing to see move with the quarterback, continuing to just kind of weave. He's rolling to the right, continue to move with him, and I think he thought he was going to throw it over his head, and Jason did a good job of just probably threw it a little quicker than he wanted to, and Jason was right there.
Dazzit takes the pass from center, looks to his left, fires it in the flat, dropped. West just had it in his hands and dropped it. So now it's 4th and 11, and they'll punt it.
They don't want that smoke.
Ooh, I thought Jason had that pick.
Yep, would have been a nice one. That was a tough catch to make.
Yeah, it was.
Great job again, defense coming up big, forcing a punting situation here on 4th down.
You know what? If he'd have called that, Callie would have nailed him right there anyway. So Turner will go back for the Patriots. He's going to stand around the 50. Grayson Smith, the punter, he's going to stand at the Crusader 5. Man, we haven't had a punt return for a touchdown in a while. It would be nice for one here. They're going to kick it away from Turner.
We'll get it.
It's going to roll out of bounds at the Patriot 46 or 45. Let's see what they spotted. 47. So with 6:53 to go in the ball game, it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 47-yard line. Still got time, but what a historic night this could be.
Yeah, and Brother Martin has played us very tough since we've gotten to Catholic League.
Yes.
I mean, like we said before, it's always a very physical game up front, offensive, defensive line. They've had some exceptional athletes. I think when we played, there's another QB in there, Kevin?
Reggie Johnson came in.
I think when we played them, the Swilling boys, he was original when we got into the Catholic League. Really good running back. I think he went to Georgia Tech. Played great school, by the way. And I wonder what they're up to nowadays. But it's they've played us well. And defensively they've always been tough. And so it's a good matchup for us in the regular season to be able to play some good matchups against Rommel, Jesuit, Brother Martin. Holy Cross has gotten a lot better, obviously.
Gain of 2 in that previous play. Reggie Johnson at quarterback hands it off to Kaheem Smith. He breaks it loose, comes near side. He's to the 35, to the 30.
Oh, great block.
Cuts it back, and he's going to be tackled near the 25-yard line. Let's see what they spotted officially.
Who's that receiver out there?
Mitchell. No, that's Xavier Brown, number 15.
Good job by him. I tell you, at first I didn't see it. Now I saw him extended. And, of course, I always tell the kids, don't extend your hands.
24-yard line.
But go ahead when you can almost put him on his back. And nice job right there, extending the play with a good block and just getting behind him and
gain of 26.
And making it happen. Great job by Smith.
Yep. Xavier Brown with the block. Johnson to Corcoran, no gain. Maybe a loss of 1 to the 25, so it'll be 2nd and 11.
I think one of their linebackers or something just threw our offensive lineman on the ground after we basically drove him 20 yards to the right. It was a good job by that offensive lineman locking up and staying on him.
It's like Bruno's being checked out on the bench.
Is he really?
I knew he had a little ankle issue, but I didn't see anything. Maybe he might just getting a fresh tape job, maybe.
I hope so. Can't have anything else going on with Dagan.
All right, Twins to the right, 2nd and 11. Gabriel and Corcoran on the halfbacks. Reggie Johnson, the quarterback. 3-step drop, throws it far side, caught by Xavier Brown. And he's going to get it near the
2 hands on it.
21.
There you go.
Gain of 4.
Yeah, Reggie could throw it too. You say whatever you want, but he's 5'9", 160-pound junior. He's been learning from a really, really good QB. And Dagan Bruno, of course, a great coach, and Jeff Curtis. So, he's got to get out there and get his experience, Kevin. You never know what's going to happen with Dagan, of course, being his backup. And then obviously next year, looking forward to watching him a lot more. So, I like him being able to get in the game towards the end and get some good experience.
3rd and a long 6. Smith and Proud of the halfbacks. Ball on the right hash mark. Will come near side. Kaheem Smith takes the handoff. Gain of 1 before he's tossed back. Let's call it 4th and 5.
People said we don't talk about ankles. You're right, because my boy Baylor's been in the boot like over 2 months now.
Oh, man.
I said, man, you're done. He got hurt again last Sunday, stepped in another hole at a baseball tournament, tweaked it again, and I said, you know what, I just think you're done for fall. So he's out, but, yesterday we're at the younger kids' games, and just jacklegs running around with his boot on. I'm like, goodness gracious, son, you just don't learn.
4th and let's call it 5 with 3:50 to go in the ball game. We'll send Gabriel motion near side. Quick zip to Prout. Can he turn the corner? He's in trouble. He does not. Actually loses yards. So we'll turn it over on downs at the 29-yard line. So the Crusaders will have it 1st and 10 with 3:40 to go in the ball game. We won't talk about it, but we're close. 3:40 to go. Carr and Holy Cross played last week, and it was a tight ball game, 14-6. And Danny, within a matter of 4 to 5 minutes in the ball game, over 2 turnovers and then a quick drive by Carr, they put up 21 points.
Yeah.
So anything can happen in a short period if the ball bounces your way.
Well, 100%. You got athletic guys on the offense. You got a quarterback that knows what he's doing. You have to be aware.
All right, Twins to the top of the field, split near side. They'll send a receiver in motion, Royal all the way across the formation. Fakes the handoff, Dazzit. Fires a pass deep out, and it's caught. Turner throws him out of bounds in Patriot territory at the 47-yard line. I thought Trey Brown headed interception, but the ball was just a little too high for him. And that's their receiver, LeBlanc. So now it's 1st and 10. The Patriots 47. 3:31 to go in the ball game. Dazzit looks near side, throws a deep out route. Again, LeBlanc catches it. Tackled at the Patriot 37. Gain of 10, 1st and 10 now. Ball in their hash mark. 3:25 to go in the ball game.
Yep.
Trips to the left. This time they'll hand it off to the halfback. Comes near side. And that is Ware, number 26 on the carry. He'll get it to the 29-yard line.
Yep, clock continues to run. You got 3:05 and counting left here in the 4th quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Patriots up 26-7 inside of 3 minutes.
Gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
Come on, defense. One more big play.
Dazzett throws it to Royal in the flat. Has some blocks. Has the first down. He's been tackled at the Patriot 22-yard line. That's enough for the first down.
Pop Saavedra back in the game. Out there, number 13, big 1-3. Good to see him chasing after the football. Caleb's 5'11", 220-pound senior.
2:30 to go in counting.
Thought we might get a couple more guys in the game in the defensive backfield too, rotating some guys up front.
Dazzett rolls near side, throws it to the back, cutting underneath. That's going to be Royal, short gain.
But obviously we don't want to give up a big play here late.
They're going to mark it at the 16-yard line.
Drake checks back into the ball game, defensive end.
2 minutes to go in the ball game. 2nd down and 4. Stack Twins near side. Now let's send that receiver in motion to the left. Dazzett fakes a handoff, rolls to the left, fires it near the end zone, caught. He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, and I believe that is LeBlanc. It is. So 1st and goal, Crusaders at the 5 with 1:48 to go in the ball game.
Yep.
They're going to line them with a bunch formation here, a little pistol formation, if you will. Hand it off to Ware. This time, loss of a yard. Logan Barnes wrapped up, says no.
Yeah, good job of shedding those blocks and getting up, playing on that side of the ball.
2nd and 6 from the goal. 2nd and goal from the 6. Excuse me. Yeah, Logan Barnes just wrapped him up and just pushed him.
Yeah, he did. Did a good job of getting off.
Whooped this man.
Yep, he sure did.
1:24 and counting. They in no sense of hurry. I guess they feel like, this is it. They kind of did that in the state championship game when the game was starting to turn a little bit. They had no sense of urgency, just kind of like milking the clock.
Yeah.
Pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, and he's pressed from behind. Sacked.
Nice job right there.
Trey Brown sacked from the
2-4.
corner all the way back to the 16-yard line. Loss of 10. Came with a backside blitz on the corner.
Yes, sir. Clock continues to run. Yeah, you're not going to run away from 2-4. He's going to get after you with some speed.
45 seconds to go.
Great job right there. Good call from the backside. He was all alone and came and got him.
Would end up being 1st and goal from the 5. The last 2 plays, they're going backwards. It's now 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line officially. This might be the last play. 28 seconds and counting. Brother Martin is in no hurry. Let's see if they chuck into the end zone here. Twins to the left, split near side. Now let's send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll have a trip stop at the field. Play action pass. Dazzett fires it in the end zone, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of the receiver.
Ooh, I don't know.
4th and goal.
Did we touch it?
Yeah,
or did he just drop it?
No, I think it got deflected.
Yeah, we tipped it. Okay, good.
Going to LeBlanc. So this will do right here. 14 seconds to go.
Yep, clock
And it doesn't matter. We can officially say Coach JT Curtis will now tie the all-wins record with 621 wins.
Man, that's awesome.
Y'all stay with us. We'll have a scoring recap, and we'll set up next week, and we'll chat about Coach real quick in this record. What a historic moment, not only for Coach JT and the family, but the whole Patriot Nation.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a timeout on the field. Brother Martin. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. So with 14 seconds left to go, timeout charge of Brother Martin. It'll be 4th and goal from the 14-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, it doesn't look like it from looking in the stands. I tell you what, we got a really good crowd out here tonight for the Patriots. Brother Martin brought a bunch of people too, but getting into the stadium, I've never been to, coming to the Shrine like this, but they got F&A across the street. They had something at the Performing Arts Center, and this parking lot was full.
Yeah,
and I was still here probably 40 minutes before game time trying to get in and park. So yeah, the people really showed up in support. Appreciate it. All the parents. We know it's not easy being a parent of a high school athlete, having to go home and do all the homework and study and then leave time for sports, and then, of course, family time and social activities and things like that. So kudos to all these parents for giving them the opportunity to do something so great.
And credit the Colonial Regiment. There's also alumni, a few alumni, and plus my wife, who's not alum, that they let her play anyway because she played in a Fisher Band and Tiger Band at LSU, so she's playing.
Really?
Congratulations to them. That's who you've been hearing the whole second half. They've been killing
awesome.
it.
Cool. I didn't know that.
All right, trips to the right. 4th and goal from the 15, 14 seconds. The Patriots will be victorious. What's the score going to be? Now the center receiver in motion near side. Dazzit takes a snap from center under pressure, fires a dart, intercepted!
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it a lot, but it doesn't matter.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter.
That's right. That's right.
It does not matter. And the Patriots
baby.
will secure victory. The defense, check this out, they had the ball 1st and goal at the 5, and they just pushed the Crusaders back on every play.
Nice job.
All we need to do is kneel it.
That's Patriot football right there.
Yep. And Coach
Nice
JT has now tied Coach McKissick with 621 wins. He'll have 79 losses and 6 ties. And we go to Algiers next Friday night with a chance to beat Carr to secure the record himself. As a Patriot player, I was on his 200th win. You were on his 300th win as broadcasters. We called his 500 to 600 victories. And now what a historic moment for us. Reggie takes a knee, and that's it. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 2, 1. The John Curtis Christian Patriots have defeated the Brother Martin Crusaders by the score of 26-7. The Patriots now improved to 6-2 overall, 3-2 in league play. The Crusaders are now 6-3 overall, 3-2 in league play. But what a historic night for Coach JT, Miss Lydia, the family, the whole Patriot Nation, as the Patriot football team secured Coach's 621st win, tying him for the all-time win record with Coach McKissick.
Fantastic, Kevin, for that awesome game and great action by the Patriots. I want to say thank you to our premier post-game sponsor. That's Rodney Beloso. Everybody knows his son, Big Cade. Hot Rods Creole, locally owned and family operated with generational recipes for your cooking ease and enjoyment. Check out their award-winning jambalaya, gumbo, and barbecue sauces, and of course everything else they offer. The garlic butter seasonings, fish fry, seafood boil mixes, everything. Go check it out at your local grocery store or online. Go shop it, hotrodscreole.com. Of course, it's our good buddy, Rodney Beloso. Hotrodscreole.com, the only way to Creole.
Amen. I'll tell you what, it was all Patriots from jump. The Patriots got the opening kickoff, went on a 9-play drive, going 76 yards in distance, taking 4:47 off the clock. Bruno hit Turner on a 22-yard pitch and catch. The PET was blocked, and with 7:06 to go in the quarter, the Patriots led the Crusaders 6-0. After getting a 3 and out, the Patriots defense did really well, holding the Crusaders, forcing a punt. The Patriots went on a 6-play drive, going 58 yards in distance, taking 3:03 off the clock. Jack Corcoran ran it in from 7 yards up the middle, and Kippers added a PET, putting the Patriots up 13-0 with 2:29 to go in the quarter, and that's how the first quarter ended. However, Brother Martin got on the board, fortunately for the only time of the night, with 8:22 to go in the half. Dazzit hit Royal on a 14-yard pitch and catch. Smith added a PET, and that closed the gap to 13-7, but it was all Patriots from there. After the Patriots got a hold stop, and the Crusaders punted the ball, one play, everybody thought, well, we do a 2-minute offense with a 1:02 to go in the half. Well, Coach Jeff Kerr said, I got something for you. He pulled way deep in the playbook, went to a Statue of Liberty play, and Prout took the ball 77 yards for a touchdown. Kipper's PET was blocked, and with 51 seconds to go in the half, That put the Patriots up 19-7, and that was the halftime score. No score in the fourth quarter by either team. And with 7:51 to go in the ball game, Gabriel had a 23-yard touchdown run. Kipper's PAT made it 26-7, and that capped off a 9-play, 97-yard drive, taking 5:11 off the clock. But what set that up was a great defensive stand by the Patriot defense. 4th and a yard and a half at the 4.5-yard line. They only gave up a yard, stopped the runner half a yard shy, and then the offense took over. And like I said, 97 yards. And they just both teams just back and forth the rest of the game. Brother Martin got the ball deep, 1st and goal at the 5-yard line, and the defense says, no, you're not getting in, and they held them. And what a performance. The defense is getting better. The offense has been consistent all year long, but the defense has really, since the Rummel loss against Acadiana, St. Aug last week, and now Brother Martin, has really played well enough to Danny where I feel good about us going to Car to Algiers next week with a chance to give Coach JT the overall record by himself. But it's going to be a hard-fought game. And, look, very talented, so we have to really play our near-perfect game next week to beat Car Cougars. Yeah,
you're right. But that's what you want. You want at the end of the season to be hitting on all cylinders, guys be getting healthy, everybody to be playing with some depth and opportunity. So, I really like where we are right now as the Patriot family, the Patriot team. I'm excited about it. And, a great victory tonight. Pretty much a one-sided ball game. Brother Martin took their turn, kind of sustaining some drives, and the defense go and then just shut them down. So I was really excited about what we did tonight offensively as well. Like you said, I think we've been very efficient. I think we've driven the ball well, taken a lot of time off the clock, and doing what we need to do to be successful. So I'm excited about this team and where we're headed, and it doesn't get any better. If you got to think about it, you're playing one of the best teams in the state next week for JT's
sole possession record, yeah.
And it doesn't get any better. So, like I said before about football, if you have any character about yourself, you got a little bit of guts and nerves, and this is where you want to be. It's a good feeling.
I agree. Well, we appreciate you guys for listening to us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Of course, I know you boys come back and watch it on the tape delayed deal. Hey, get some rest. Get healthy. Let's go to Algiers and let's take care of business next week, and let's get Coach that record.
Yes, sir.
So we appreciate you guys listening to us. On behalf of Gordon Hebert, Robbie User, Danny Wimprine, and Kevin Fayard. Until next Friday, November 3rd, kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We'll do pregame at 6:45. The Patriots versus the Car Cougars in Algiers. Until then, go Big Blue.
God bless.